And Matt Davis. Matt, good evening to you.
Hey, man, bonus football. Bonus football.
It's all just for the love of the game tonight.
Well, actually,
that and other things.
There's something definitely on the line for both teams tonight. So this is a game in meaning. Anytime you get to play a football game in the high school level, because a lot of these kids, they're not going to play football when they go beyond high school. You get to put the pads on the helmet. This means something. So it's a big game for Red Oak Tigers. And in one respect, a win tonight gives them a winning record, which
that's a big deal.
They haven't had maybe since the early 2000s, if not even longer. So that's a big deal.
2007, Matt.
Is that when it was?
7-2.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that is a big, significant thing for this football program, Coach Mardine, to get a W tonight. And, of course, Sheridan, they're coming in 3-5. They want to get a win to end their season on a good note and set themselves up for next year as well, too. So a lot to play for both these teams in this battle tonight here at Russ Bend Field.
Should be, obviously playoffs start tonight for teams around the region. So.
8-player, 1A and 2A. 3A still got their last regular season going on in 4A. But, yes, first-round playoff games for all those tonight going on. A lot of good games locally. Of course, we'll have those scores throughout the game tonight. But for Red Oak and Sheridan, a good chance, good opportunity to extend their season one more. Back when I was in high school, back in the 1930s, they actually played.
Back in the day,
they actually played 9 games. It was a 9-game schedule. So
yeah, but you had those leather helmets.
Leather helmets, right?
So anyway,
but great night. The thing is remarkable is this is about as good as a night as in the first week of the season. Weather-wise, it is absolutely perfect football conditions.
Upper 70s tonight. We even had to turn the air conditioner on, man.
I wore my cargo shorts in the game today, and the air conditioner's on the press box. You would not expect this type of night in late October for a football game.
That is for sure. So we want to say thanks to everyone watching tonight. We are streaming. You can go to our YouTube channel and watch it over there, and we say thanks for doing that. We'll have it here tonight as well. Let's take a quick break, Matt, and we will be back after these messages here at Russ Bend Field, the Red Oak Tigers and the Sheridan Chargers. Right back after this. West and Matt Davis. Matt, I hope people take a minute and go to our YouTube channel and look at we have a beautiful sunset here this evening.
I tell you what, man, Nothing like the grain bins of Iowa with the sunset behind there, man, and the football field.
Says it all, doesn't it?
On a Friday night in the fall. It's good football weather. We're blessed to have that here at Russ Bindon Field tonight.
What do you know about the Sheridan Chargers, Matt?
Well, 3-5 on the year. Head coach is Kurt Smizer. Looking at their season, Aaron, they lost to Centerville, which is a state qualifying team. They lost to West Marshall, which is the number 3rd ranked team in Class 2A in the state. They lost to Roland Story, a state qualifying team. Then they lost to PCM, which is usually a state qualifying team, a little bit down, and they lost to Iowa Falls. So they've lost to 5 really solid, good teams. They have beaten Eddyville, Sadell. I think everybody in Iowa's beaten Sadell this year, and Albia. So they won those 3 games by big scores. So a little bit similar in the Red Oak, and that Red Oak handled the first 4 games of the season really handily, got into those tougher games in the second half. So very similar to both teams in their season in the sense that they handled the teams that they should beat, and they handled them solidly, and then played fairly competitively against all the other teams, but just got beat out. Offensively, this team averages 20 points per game. They 160 points total, Aaron, in a year. Just to give you an idea of how big they won in those 3 games, 125 of those 160 points came in their 3 victories. Defensively, the Chargers have given up 167 points. That's about 20 points a game as well. And again, in those 3 victories, they only gave up 21 of those points. So they had big blowouts when they won, and they got kind of blown out when they didn't. Looking at them offensively, junior quarterback Mason Smith is their quarterback, 5'6", 140-pounder. He's 45 of 91 on the year for 415 pass yards with 3 TDs and 4 interceptions. Their leading rusher is sophomore running back Brock Oxenrider, 146 rushes, 733 yards, and 7 TDs. Their top wide receiver is 6'3", 220-pound Jaden Allen Winston with 13 catches, 157 yards. So if you add all that up, basically this is a team that's passed 91 times on the year, and they've rushed 286 times. So very much a more rush attack than a pass attack. They have almost 1,400 yards rushing, so they average between their pass and rush, they average about 224 yards per game. But here's maybe the most telling stat of all about the Chargers offensively, Aaron. They've only turned the ball over 8 times all year, 4 fumbles and 4 interceptions. They're not a big play team. They don't appear to have a lot of team speed. They're going to be explosive plays, but they take care of the football and they don't turn it over. And that's something that you make the other team have to beat you then by not turning that ball over. Defensively, the Chargers are led by senior Ryder McGee, 53 tackles on the year. And then Oxenrider also is a big play on the defense for him. He's got 39 tackles and 7 tackles for loss. Senior Ian Wilson with 24 tackles and 9 tackles for losses. And then they got a freshman, Chase Quinn, who has 46 tackles on the year. Overall, the team has 9 interceptions on the year that they have gotten. They kind of seem to be a bend-don't-break type defense. The games where they have been beaten, they've given up 300-plus yards rushing, all those teams. That makes me think maybe the Tigers could get that rush game going tonight a little bit against the Chargers. But all in all, this is a team, a young team. All those players I mentioned, key players, except one, will be back next year. So some good stuff on horizon here probably for the Sheridan Chargers.
Matt, you had the opportunity to visit with head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Michael Nordine, and as always, brought a player to the interview as well. Why don't we check in with Coach Nordine, and we'll be back and look at the Tigers after this. Matt Davis, Melanie running the production software tonight, as always.
As always, doing a great job. And what a great job by the national anthem done there.
Wasn't that nice?
That was Braden
Seago
playing the trumpet.
With the
50-yard
trumpet.
line. Was going solo. The band is not here tonight, so did a good job, excellent job, playing the national anthem on that trumpet.
Very nice. Absolutely. Went out there and nailed it.
Let's
Matt, for the Red Oak Tigers.
Yeah, let's talk about the Tigers. Tigers 4-4 because they started out 4-0 on year. Have lost the last 4, so they got a chance here to end the season on a good note. Offensively, the Tigers have scored 215 points this season. That's 26 points per game. And then they're led by quarterback Chase Roeder. He's 52 of 116 yards, 922 pass yards on a year, 8 TDs, 7 interceptions. Chase has also rushed the ball 61 times for 145 yards. And, of course, senior running back Riley Fouts, 181 carries on a year, 1,374 yards. That's second in the state in Class 2A. 15 TDs, rush TDs. That's second in Class 2A in the state. And then outside at the tight end slot, Braden Woods, senior, 20 catches, 320 receiving yards, 2 TDs. Dawson Bond, wide receiver, 17 catches, 456 pass reception yards, and 6 TDs. Tigers average 341 yards offense per game. So Tigers have moved the ball fairly well for most of the year offensively. Need to convert those into points tonight. And right now we're getting the toss at the midfield. Looks like the Chargers will receive the kickoff.
Yep.
And the Tigers will be kicking north to south here. And just to finish out the Tigers, Aaron, defensively, let's look at them. Of course, they're led by senior Dawson Bond, number 1 in the state in tackles with 97 tackles. That's number 1 in Class 2A in the state of Iowa. 13 tackles for loss for Dawson Bond. Sophomore Adam Byer having a phenomenal season. He's got 70 tackles. That's 6 in the state, Aaron. He's got 12 tackles for losses for another linebacker spot. And then, of course, senior defenseman Braden Woods has been doing it all year long. Every game, it seems like he's been making big plays. Seems like he has more than 27 tackles on the year, Aaron. 5 sacks, 11 tackles for losses. And then special teams, Dawson Bond has done a great job kicking that ball in the end zone this year. We'll see if he can do it here on the opening kickoff. He's got 10 touchbacks. That's 5th in the state. He has 5 made field goals. That's 2nd in the state. And he has the longest made field goal in the state in Class 2A this year, 48 yards. So Dawson's got a leg, and we'll see if he can get this opening kickoff here in the end zone for the Tigers.
Dawson, top-notch young man, Matt. A top-notch young man.
Absolutely.
You know, and you mentioned Braden Woods. Braden Woods, to me, Matt, has been consistent this season. I had a conversation with you this morning. I just think Braden has had a very good football season.
And he plays a defensive end in a tight end position, physical positions. You know, you play that tight end position, you're going to get hit pretty good when you're catching that ball. And then coming off that defensive end position, he's just been wreaking havoc all year. So hopefully Woody will finish out his career as a Red Tiger with a good game, another good game here tonight.
So we're going to be set and back to receive. Matt is.
And here Dawson with the kick. Off to the Chargers. And
Bounces off of the hands.
And it will not be returned as the Charger return man came up and bounced off his chest out of bounds.
Oxenrider.
Yep, so Chargers will take over 1st and 10 from about their 15-yard line to start the opening series of the game.
And here we go, Matt.
And the Tigers, with those newer gray uniforms that they purchased this year, they've worn before in one game, but they look snazzy. I like those gray uniforms out there, Aaron, with the black helmets and the gray pants and top.
Mason Smith, the quarterback, he'll be back behind Oxenrider. You got receivers out left and right. Smith at quarterback. Smith, a junior, takes a snap, hands it off to Oxenrider up the middle. Oxenrider driving forward. He gains about 6 or 7 on the play.
Just a shot right up the
Straight
middle.
Up the middle.
Good hard run there. Pick about, give him actually 8 yards on that, Aaron. So it's going to be probably 2nd and 2, maybe.
Yeah, maybe 1.
Maybe 2nd and 1. So
yeah.
Just a good run. Of course, the Tigers going with that starting defense that they've had pretty much the whole year. Thornton, looks like Egris and Woody on the defensive line, and those linebackers of Byer, Bonds, and Bockham.
Shotgun snap will come to Smith. Oxenrider, Smith hands it off up the middle again.
And he might be short there. Actually, maybe lost a yard on that one, Aaron. Good pursuit there by the Tigers. Getting Oxenrider on the ground there.
Yep, Oxenrider not.
Looks like.
Yep, they're going to get it, and it's going to be a first down.
He must have got a push there to the last inning on that far reach over there. But good pursuit there by the Tigers. Cole Thornton actually came from the far defensive end slot to make that tackle there. So short yardage, but enough for a first down.
Yeah, ball's on about just past the 25-yard line of the Chargers. Player in motion, hands it off up the middle again, driving forward and brought down a big tackle there.
And there's those two linebackers we talked about, Adam Byer and Dawson Bond, converging on that one, and they held him up and dropped him back. They got 3 or 4 yards on that, but good stop there by the linebackers.
Oxenrider, he's a sophomore, Matt, 5'10", 180.
Yeah, they're going to go to him, and like Coach Nordine said in the pregame, this is a team that's from a conference that's used to rushing the ball. They're in a black and blue type of conference where it's a rush, rush, rush.
Receivers out to the right. Smith, the quarterback, set for the shotgun snap. Player in motion, dropped it on the ground. Smith turns it up the field, and not much gain. In fact, maybe lost a little bit on the play.
Yeah, the bad snap on the ground that threw the play off. Adam Byer came up from the linebacker slot, throws him to the ground, sets up a 3rd down and about 6 here for the Chargers. Tigers trying to get off the field here on opening series defensively.
We're going to take a quick legal ID right back after this. Shotgun snap will come to Oxenrider. You got receivers out to the left and right. Smith takes the snap, steps back, looking down the field, got some pressure, rolls to the right, all the way to the right side, and then just kind of.
And is it complete? Incomplete. He was rolling out to his left there, had a receiver trailing, but completed out of bounds. So that'll bring up 4th down, Aaron. So good job there by the Tigers.
9:43 to play in the first.
Good pursuit there by, I think that was Bockham. I couldn't see who was doing a chase there on Smith. Hurried that throw a little bit, but Tigers do a good job there. And it will be 4th down. Our chain gang guys need to flip that number over there. There we go.
Bond is going back, and
this will be Winston back for punting for the Chargers.
Yep, number 33, Jaden Allen Winston.
No wind tonight. Calm night.
Bad snap.
It's on the ground.
Winston, and he's going to be brought down, Matt.
Yeah, bad snap there. Tigers all over it. They tackle him down at the about, 9, maybe 12-yard line there.
Yeah.
But good job by the Tigers. They're a bad snap. They took advantage of it. They had Byer coming on the rush along with Thornton, and they covered up on the Charger punter. Tigers will take over 1st and 10, set up right at the red zone here.
9:37 to play in the first, neither team having scored. Tigers have a golden opportunity in front of them at the moment.
You know, we're late in the season here, and these lines of with the grass is getting hard to see. The ball's
the field is filling.
We're making excuses already, Aaron.
Feeling like late season. I have my binos out. Roder quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to Fouts, turns it back up the middle, and he's going to be brought down.
Yeah, nothing there. Good job by the Chargers on that defense. They Winston in on that tackle along with Ryder McGee. He's their leading tackler, so might have lost a yard on that. So 2nd and 10. That ball spot at the 10-yard line at the goal line. That's a hard one to get because you've got to get a touchdown in 3 plays and go, or 4 plays and go the whole 10 yards. So a tough convert here, but nonetheless, the Tigers will take it. It's certainly on their first series.
Well, conversion's a touchdown. So here we go. Roder at quarterback. Bond in motion.
There you go.
Fouts up the middle for the touchdown.
You bet.
O'Reilly Fouts.
Good little inside trap play to Riley Fouts, and he busts it up inside. 10-yard touchdown run for Riley Fouts.
And the Tigers are on the board. 8:57 to play in the first. Red Oak leads 6-0.
16th rushing touchdown of the season for Riley Fouts.
Point after from Dawson. Yeah, the field's showing the time of the year that it is. Snap. Kick. Looks good from here. It is good. Point after is good. 7-0. Red Oak leads with 8:57 to play in the first. We'll take a break and be back.
Subscribe to the KCSI Radio YouTube channel today. Interviews, parades, events, contests, and more. Subscribe to KCSI Radio on YouTube and get notified every time something fun happens.
Who do they back to Russ Benda Field. Red Oak leads 7-0, 8:57 to play in the first. Dawson Bond set to kick it away for the Tigers. He does. Kind of a low kick.
Ooh.
End over end. And the
Chargers back up on the 30.
Chargers just snags it right out of the air, Matt. Gets it across the 30-yard line.
It was like a Dawson Bond line drive from baseball, but the Charger player was able to field it, and I think it was Oxenrider maybe.
Cason Page.
Okay, and he advanced the ball up to the 32-yard line, and Chargers will be starting there on their second series.
It was just kind of a line drive snag right out of the air and returns it to the 32, so here we go.
Yeah, Tigers actually did a pretty good job being able to get down there and cover it as quickly as they did on that because the ball got to them quickly. But here we go, second series for the Chargers now. Tigers up 7-0, 8:50 to go in the first quarter.
Smith again, you got receivers left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Snap to Smith, hands it off to Oxenrider. Up the middle, rumbles forward, and it'll be driven back. He advanced up to about the 36, Matt, before he was driven back.
Thornton, Bond, and Byer and Bachman in the tackle. We've been calling those guys' names a lot already here as they converge on that tackle there. After about a 5-yard gain there by Oxenrider.
And 8:26 to play in the first, 7-0, Red Oak with the lead.
Chargers doing a fairly good job. Of course, Tigers play that 3-down defensive lineman. That's why those linebackers come up close on the line, making a lot of the tackles for the Tigers.
Shotgun snap comes to Smith. Oxenrider again, rounds out to the left side, and he's going to be hit hard.
He was lassoed down there by Braden Woods, wrapped him up and threw him to the ground. Very little gain there. It'll be a 3rd and 3 for the Chargers. Woody making a good play there off his right defensive end spot.
And 7:53, ball spotted on about the 39-yard line, so you got about 3 yards to go. And Smith again set to take the snap for the Chargers. He rolls out to the right, keeps it, and
boy, good pursuit there by Bond. He might be just short. We'll see. It depends on the spot.
See where they spots it. I think he might have it, Matt.
There's a little roll. Yeah, they're going to move the chains. He's rolling out right, and Dawson Bond came from the backside, just got him down. And they're going to say, yeah, got the first down, but just barely as he got past that marker. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Chargers at their 42. Dawson a little gimpy there after them. Keep an eye on him. A little gimpy there on that tackle.
All right. Twins out left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Player in motion, hands it off to Oxenrider up the middle. He gains a couple on the play.
Yeah, not much there. Byer coming in on tackle. That's got to be Adams' 3rd or 4th tackle. He's trying to take a run at Dawson's leading tackle record here, the way he started this game, coming from that left linebacker spot. But good play there by Adam. Holds him for a couple yards gain there.
Ball spotted on the 46-yard line now.
A lot of these
second and about 7.
A lot of these seniors, this is Adams, of course, a sophomore, but a lot of these seniors, last time they'll be putting on football helmets and gear, so they highly motivated here to play a good game tonight.
Receivers left and right. Hands it off up the middle to Oxenrider again.
Byer again.
And gains a couple on the play. I think he's going to get up to about the 49-yard line, maybe.
That play was made by Dante Bachman, who came on a little bit of blitz. He took on the lead blocker, freed it up for Adam to come up and clear up. So good job there by Bachman to get it open for Byer to come in and make the tackle. So it'll be a third and 4. 3rd and 4 here at Chargers at their 48-yard line. Let's see if Coach Nordine dials up some sort of blitz here or something. But so far, Sheridan has not showed pass. They have passed one time, but they're showing nothing but run looks.
Ball's on the right hash. Smith in the backfield. Oxenrider as well. Shotgun snap comes, hands it off to Oxenrider. He drives up the middle to the 40, and he's going to make it to about the 40-yard line, Matt.
Yeah, good job there. Ran through a couple arm tackles, though, before he got brought down the ground there. So first down for Chargers on a good run play out on 3rd down to pick about 14 yards. They're on the Tigers side of the field now at the 41-yard line.
They're going to have it at the 41. 5:46 to play in the first. 1st and 10 from the Tigers' 41-yard line. Twins out left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Smith at quarterback. Player in motion. Smith. That is Page.
Good play there by
no
Cole
gain
Thornton.
On the play.
Yeah, kind of a little reverse comeback on that run there, but Cole Thornton had none of it. He saw it, got him down for a loss there. Good job by the Tigers. Brandon Hernandez coming up from his left corner slot as well, Aaron, to help on that tackle.
Moves it over to the left hash now. Ball still spotted. It's second and about 10.5 where it's spotted. Receivers out left and right. Again, Smith will take the shotgun snap. Oxenrider in the backfield. Shotgun snap to Smith. He rolls to the right, looking down the field. Goes over the middle, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Good pass right there, but just couldn't get his arms on it and wrap it up. Byer was there to tackle away right away anyway, so incomplete. It'll be a third and about 11 here. Good job there by the Tigers. Both of Smith's passes have been rollouts, Aaron, so they've obviously like to get him a little bit on the rollout on those passes. He's not a tall quarterback. He's 5'6", so staying in that pocket would be difficult. So you probably see a lot of rollouts tonight on their pass plays.
4:50 remaining in the first. 7-0 Red Oak with the lead here in the first quarter. Ball's on about the 41-yard line of the Tigers. Twins out to the right. Shotgun snap to Smith. Looking over the middle. Rolls right. Looking down the field. Goes down the field. Got the receiver. It's going to be brought down and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Good pass play there. 41-yard pass play on third down. Chargers hit pay dirt.
Intrican. That was Drake Intrican.
Yeah, Tigers went for a play on the ball. Maybe you need to go at that player a little bit, but got behind the Tigers defensively. Touchdown, Chargers.
Yep, Drake Intrican. 7-6 is our score. 4:29 to play in the first. Point after coming at you here.
And that was a good arm. A good, rolling right, throwing back across the field. Showed a good arm there.
Point after is going to be low, I do believe. No good. Tigers maintain that lead now, 7-6. We'll take.
The White Sparrow is a proud supporter of high school sports and small-town living. We are here for your home decor and gifting needs. Just like a team constantly works to improve their performance, our team at the White Sparrow works hard to meet your needs by updating our merchandise and offering an array of gifts and decor for you to find just what you're looking for. Stop by the White Sparrow or check us out at shopthewhitesparrow.com.
First return, he's going to go all seniors.
Field, Aaron West, Matt Davis. Tigers lead 7-6 here with 4:39 to play in the first quarter.
Tigers will be getting the kickoff here. Tigers are going with an all-senior return. Every player on this kickoff return is a senior out there. Looks like you're going to have, I don't see who's deep there. Is that Bond deep? I mean, it's Kaus that's deep.
Kaus is deep
back there with Fouts and Bond. So you got your three fastest guys back there. So let's see if the Tigers can get something done here on an all-senior kickoff return. Coach Kipley's dialing this one up. Give me a little note before the
a little heads up.
Today. Heads up here. We're doing something a little different on this kickoff here. Let's see what happens.
All senior. And to kick the ball away here.
4:39 to go. Tigers up 7-6. First quarter.
Is Chip. Wyatt Chip.
Wyatt Chip. Now there's a good name.
Wyatt Chip.
Little squib kick.
And it's going to take a bounce all the way back.
But it's going to go out of bounds, so there'll be a flag on that. Lucky for the Tigers there, because that's actually an effective kick if it had stayed in bounds. But it trickled out of bounds, so that'll be a penalty on the Chargers. And that'll give the Tigers fairly decent field position here to start their second series of the game. We didn't really get into my keys of the game, Aaron, but I'll give you some keys of the game.
Give me some keys. We'll wait till it's over, and then I can give you some keys after.
I can
the
really
game.
sound like I knew I was talking about the keys again, but one of them was getting better field position in this game because, it seems like the Tigers have been playing on a long field the last couple of games, and certainly that happened on the first series there. But the other thing is get off to a fast start, which they kind of done, but they kind of settled in here a little bit. Offense needs to get points on the board tonight, and then take away that run game, the Chargers. So all those things are what we've kind of seen so far here in the first 7-8 minutes of action here. The Tigers have scored. Let's see if they can get some sustained offense going here in their second series.
Ball's on the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 35. Twins out to the left and right. Fouts in the backfield. Under center, Roeder under center. Hands it off to Fouts, and no real gain on the play, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. First time I think we've seen Chase under center all year. Going a little bit different there. They had a different center in there with that. Now Kahn's coming back in for center. Looks like they had, was Egris in there at center on that play. Kahn's back in, but a little something different there. Something late in the season, a little something that probably the other team didn't see on tape there. Just even though they didn't get yards, he showed a different look, and I think that's a good thing for this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Different look is good every now and then. Trips out to the right. Fouts in the backfield. Receiver to the right. Shotgun snap will come to Roeder. Showing pass. Roeder with the ball. Rolls out to the left.
Take it.
Roeder looking down the field. He's got Kaus.
You
and
bet.
Kaus receives it while backpedaling. Great catch there by Kaus all the way up to about the 32-yard line of the Chargers.
And a great pass there by Chase as he rolled right, took his time, didn't hurry, didn't get pressured. Lofted a perfect pass down the sideline. Landon caught the ball, able to keep his feet in bounds. Big pass play there for the Tigers, set up the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Here we go, balls. Yep, spotted on the 32-yard line on the left half. Receivers left and right. Fouts in the backfield. Shotgun snap will come to Roeder. Again, looking to pass right over the middle to Woods. Woods shakes a couple of tackles, and he's going to be brought down by a whole bunch of Chargers.
Yeah, good little slant pattern there. Picks up about 6 or 7 yards there. So far, Chase has not been pressured back there. Good job by the Road Tiger offensive line, Aaron, giving him plenty of time to complete those passes.
Here we go. 3:29 to play in the first. Red Oak leads 7-6. It's second and about 2, Matt. Ball's on the 24-yard line of the Chargers. Again, receivers left and right. Bond in motion. Hands it off to Fouts up the middle. Scott shakes a couple loose. Riley Fouts to the 10, to the 5, and Fouts picks up the touchdown.
Woo! There's some Riley Fouts we've seen right there, man. That was a big run there. 24-yard touchdown run for Riley Fouts, his second on the night. Tigers go up 13-6.
Had to do some math there, Matt.
I mean, yeah.
13-6. 3:07 to play in the first. Red Oak with the lead. Point after. Dawson Bond.
There's a Charger player shook up on that, but great job there by handing out to Riley. Riley broke a tackle at the defensive line, got in that secondary, did a little stutter step on the kid, broke it outside to the pylon and got to the end zone. Goes in for his second touchdown on the night. And his
here we go. Getting the
17th rush touchdown of the season, which is a modern-day varsity-bound record era.
Back to kick the point after is Dawson Bond. And that goes back to when, Matt?
2009.
Snap, kick, point after looks good from here. It is. Tigers lead 14-6 with 3:07 to play in the first. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this.
Too busy at work to wait in a long line at Subway? Order online at order.subway.com. Simply register with your email and password and order away. You can also download the Subway app on your smartphone. Order up to 6 subs, salads, or pizza. Ready in 15 minutes once order is submitted. Also add chips, cookies, and drinks easily. And Subway's back to normal hours, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Order online at Subway in Red Oak, Clarinda, Shenandoah,
Bond back to kick for Red Oak. Kick is away.
Short
and
kick.
It's going to, kind of a short kick, bounces out of play, Matt.
Be a flag on that. So the Chargers will take over at their 30-yard line there. So
3:07 to play in the first, 14-6.
high-scoring game so far. And I guess I didn't quite see this many points being scored early on, but both had a bad punt snap on that first one. Tigers took advantage of go in, and Sheridan comes back, long pass, touchdown, and then Tigers with a good series there get another score, and they're up 14-6 now.
And again, you got Twins out to the right, single receiver to the left. Smith at quarterback. We'll take the shotgun snap to Smith. Oxenrider up the middle. He drives forward for a couple.
Bockham and Bond on that tackle. Sounds like a law firm. Bockham and Bond.
It does.
Bockham and Bond law firm on that tackler. Schmidtke was floating around there as well, too.
They would be personal injury attorneys. That's what they would be. Yeah,
Aaron
absolutely.
West
Yeah.
with a good one.
There you go.
Good one, Aaron West.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Second and about 7. You got twins out to the right, single receiver to the left, Oxenrider in the backfield, Smith at quarterback. And shotgun snap up the middle. And, boy.
Yeah, just right the middle. Nothing fancy there. Just a handoff right up the middle. Chase Roeder was able to get him on the ground, or he might have gone there.
He would have gone. He made it to the right on the 50-yard lines where the ball is spotted. Nice run by Oxenrider. Moves the chains.
They're not the Chargers throwing nothing fancy, but they're just coming at that middle. And of course, the Tigers go with that 3-4 look. They don't have a heavy run front look typically, but those linebackers play close into the line of scrimmage as well for the Tigers.
Receivers left and right. Snap. Oxenrider again, straight up the middle. Just rumbles his way forward. Second, and it gets a first down.
Yeah, there's momentum
first
here
down.
For the Chargers. They're just rushing the ball right down on the Tigers here.
Just right up the middle, man.
Another 10-yard gain there.
Nothing.
Coach Nordine's bringing in Logan Kahn here, that nose tackle spot.
Nothing fancy about that. Just right up the middle. Ball's on the left hash.
Yeah, you keep doing that until they stop it. There's no sense to mess things around. If you're making that kind of yards in the middle, just keep going there.
Smith, again, Oxenrider straight up the middle and drives forward. He doesn't get the first down, but he's not far from it.
Yeah, Byer and on the tackle there. But, yeah, they're blowing right through that defensive line, getting in the Tigers' secondary there and having their way right now in that hard rushing attack. Oxenrider, he's not quite the Tatum Brown type that we saw last week, but he's kind of a mini version of him a little bit.
Minute 26 to play in the first. Chargers moving the ball, second and about 3. Receivers left and right. Shotgun snap comes to Smith. Oxenrider again up the middle. Oxenrider, he's going to be brought down. Where are they going to spot that? Close to a first down.
It depends on the forward progression they give him there. Either he might be just a bit shy. I think they're going to mark it at about the 29-yard line. So I think he's just short. It'll be about third and half a yard here.
Yeah, really close.
It'll be a 2-down territory here for the Chargers. But Chargers really effectively running the ball here as we get down in the first quarter.
Yeah, ball's about on the 29-yard line of the Tigers. Receivers left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Shotgun snap to Smith. Again, Oxenrider. That's going to be a first down.
Just got it. That'll be a first down. The other thing we talked about pregame, Aaron, this is a team that does not turn the ball over.
They take care of the ball.
They take care of the ball. I mean, they have only 4 fumbles an entire year. Now, we saw a bad snap on their punt, but this team does not put the ball on the ground, and they do not throw interceptions. So, that makes them an effective, efficient team there.
27 seconds and counting here. They might get another play in here.
Yeah, they'll probably go. Yeah, they'll have to.
Get another play in, and 19 seconds.
The Chargers have pretty good size on that line. They're not definitely small, but Tigers have seen bigger offensive lines. But right now they're just taking it to the Tigers.
Snap to Smith, going for the end zone here, and it's gone. Oh boy,
incomplete. Brandon Hernandez there on good coverage there, had inside position as they went to the end zone on that play. But Brandon was stride for stride with the Chargers wide receiver and able to bat it away there.
That was Chip.
Brandon made a good turn on the ball. It's very hard, Aaron, when you're running with the receiver downfield to turn your body back to look for the ball there. But Brandon did that, was able to knock it down. Big play there, 2nd and 10 now for the Chargers.
6 seconds on the clock. One more play, Matt. Receivers left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Shotgun snap to Smith, hands it off to Oxenrider, and he just meets a wall right there.
Mr. Logan Kahn right there doing that job at nose tackles position there to stuff that run. So
that's going to do it for the first quarter. Red Oak leads 14-6 at the end.
Just as your local State Farm agent teams combine good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. This is your local State Farm agent, Dave Carball, and we promise to deliver the service you deserve at the price you want. My State Farm team will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call us today at 712-623-5639 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right.
Thoughts? Yeah.
The registration table is just south of the concession. Subscribe to the KCSI Radio YouTube channel today. Interviews, parades, events, contests, and more. Subscribe to KCSI Radio on YouTube and get notified every time something fun happens.
key on the tackle. So Chargers convert on that 4th and 1. They'll have a 1st and 10 at Tiger 16 here. Very methodical, grinding drive here, Aaron. This has been about a 5-minute drive so far as they've really just controlled this.
It's just kind of straightforward, run the ball right in your face.
Tigers going a little bit more of a different look now, a little bit more of a 4 or 5-man line here now, Aaron, trying to prevent that run. Now shift out with a rollout here, Aaron.
Smith with the ball. We have a flag on the play. Smith works his way forward, and he picked up about 7 or 8 on the play, but we have a flag.
I think this is going to looks like that holding. Yep, there'll be a holding on Sheridan, so I'll bring that ball back. It'll be a spot foul probably right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 2nd and 20 here. I think there's been a couple flags on kickoffs, I think, but is that might be the first flag.
That is the first flag
for either team. Now, of course, that I said that, Aaron. These guys will go crazy with those yellow hankies. Once you throw one, it's like eating M&Ms.
It's like
once you have one M&M, you got to have another.
The bag is open.
It's this.
Creston leads Atlantic 14-7 in the second.
Last regular season game for those two teams.
It's Southeast Warren over East Mills 8-6. Where's that at?
That's at Southeast Warren.
Player in motion, shotgun snap.
Page
around the right. Page turns it up the middle, turns it up the field, I should say. He gains several yards, but still short of the first down.
Well, he's gained more than several yards. He gained about 19 yards there, Aaron, all the way down to about that first down marker. So he picked up the penalty yards and more on a little jet sweep there and showed some good speed, and it's going to be 2nd and 1, and it looks like they get the ball marked at about, the 9-yard line there, Aaron?
Yep.
So they can get a first down at about the 7-yard line. That was a big play there by the Chargers to recoup those penalty yards.
2nd and a couple. Smith with the shotgun snap, hands it off to
Oxenrider. He plows down. He's close to the touchdown, but he's going to be
he's short. He's short of the touchdown.
But he picks up the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal, and they got him marked at about the 3-yard line there, I think, Aaron.
1st and goal. 10:34 to play in the half. 14-6 is our score. Red Oak with the lead.
Real impressive drive here. The Chargers trying to finish it off here with a touchdown.
Very controlled. Here we go. Receivers left and right. Oxenrider again. Flag coming in.
Let's see if that stands.
And we have a touchdown signaled.
We also have a flag. It looks like a hold. If I saw the preliminary indication, it's a hold on Sheridan. So that will be a big penalty. That'll take a touchdown off the board, move them back 10 yards there and all the way back to the 14-yard line. So they'll be 2nd and goal.
What was that you said about the flags, Matt?
Once you do it, you just kind of actually be 1st and goal, you just kind of start, get warmed up. Those referees get warmed up. They get a flag out, and next thing you know, there's another one. And
they get that motion loose.
Yeah. So here we go, 1st and goal now, back to the 14-yard line for the Chargers. So Tigers have a chance here to get a hold here. They're going to need to make some stops.
Smith, the quarterback, takes the shotgun snap. He keeps it, rolls around to the right, turns it up the field, and he'll be brought down. He gains a couple on the play.
Adam Byer in there on that tackle. Adam just all over the field tonight. We've called his name a lot.
Mason Smith, the quarterback, he's a junior, 5'6". Griswold and Siouxland Christian, that's 8-6 at the end of the first. Griswold with the lead.
2nd and goal for the Chargers. They're at the Tiger 11-yard line here.
Receivers left and right. Smith, the quarterback. Oxenrider in the backfield. Shotgun snap. Smith rolls to the left. Turns it up the field. He's got some room. He'll be brought down.
Just short.
Inside the, what about the 2 or 3, Matt?
About the 3-yard line. Will be 3rd and goal here. Had a little fake with the pitch. Kept it, tucked it inside. Picked up good yards all the way down the 3-yard line. So here they are again. Sheridan knocking on the door of the Tigers.
9:16 to play in the half. 3rd down.
Tigers have gone a little bit more heavy package here on their D-line. Kahn is in there. Egris is in there. Trying to hold off that Charger run game.
Smith, the quarterback. Takes the snap, hands it off to Oxenrider. In for the touchdown, Oxenrider.
Good little off-tackle play there. Brock Oxenrider with the touchdown. And Chargers right back in this game.
It's 14 14-12. Red Oak with the lead. 8:54 to play in the half.
Long drive, punishing drive, Aaron. They just kind of took it to the Tigers there on the ground. And it looks like they're going to go for two here, Aaron, because they're down 2. So they're going to try to tie this game up right here.
Smith at quarterback.
Look for Oxenrider doing the same thing again. I don't think you have to get tricky here.
Yep. Nope. Smith keeps it. Rolls to the right.
Incomplete.
And falls incomplete.
Good pressure there by Adam Byer again. Got his hands up there. Big play there by the Tigers.
If your life needs a financial game plan, let Miller Financial Group coach you through life's financial playbook. Their knowledge is built on almost a 60-year tradition of combining their market and product experience with their passion for helping others pursue better financial living. If knowledge and honesty are important to you and your financial future, contact Miller Financial Group in Red Oak at 712-623-5726 and schedule an appointment today.
Yep, back to kick the ball away for the Chargers. The Sheridan Chargers.
Little pooch
kick. Bounces down. And
it's going to go out of bounds, and there'll be a flag on that. So, obviously, the Chargers don't want to give the Cowses and Bonds a chance to return. They'll take that penalty every time, and Tigers will be set up here for the first series of the second quarter on the 30-yard line. 35-yard line, excuse me.
Yep.
And we'll see if the Tigers can return this, see if the Tigers can kind of get momentum in this game back. That long drive of rush attack by Chargers kind of took a little steam out of the Tigers' sails there. The Tigers are still up, but it's important for the Tigers here that even if they don't get some points, they keep their offense on the field a little bit here.
14-12 is our score, 8:54 to play in the half. A little different set here, Matt. A little different formation.
It's like they're going Riley Fouts there.
Bond takes the Fouts takes the snap, rather. Spins, shucks a couple, still on his feet.
He could go, Aaron.
Riley Fouts to the 50, to the 40. Riley Fouts has got some space to the 35, to the 20.
Cuts back.
Jucks, and in for a touchdown, Riley Fouts.
Riley Fouts with an amazing run, and that run puts him over the single-season career rushing record for Red Oak School history with that one, Aaron. And that's his third touchdown on the night. We'll give him a 65-yarder on that, Aaron.
And Red Oak leads now 20-12. Here we go.
And that's kind of reminiscent of what we saw early in the season, those long, explosive plays from the Tigers. They don't have those sustained drives. They just go 60 yards.
Riley, I don't know, juked and jived his way about 3 or 4 tackles there, extra points up, and
it is good. Barely.
And it's 21-12, our score now, 8:37 to play in the half, and the Tigers with the lead. We'll take a break and be back after this. Welcome back to Red Oak. Red Oak leads 21-12. with 8:37 remaining in the half. Dawson Bond back to kick the ball away for the Tigers. Kick.
A little short pooch kick.
Yeah, a little short kick again. And ball's going to be received on his feet up to about the 40-yard line. Who was that?
I'm not sure.
Desmond, I think.
Yeah, a little pooch kick there. The Tigers have really good field position there. Dawson has a lot of touchbacks. I don't know. I know Dawson was limping a little bit earlier in the game. It might be a little bit of a leg issue there with Dawson. Aaron, that may be why he's not turning it loose on those kicks, because he certainly has shown us he has a leg to get there. I think there's a little bit of a leg issue maybe with Dawson, but Chargers good field position here to start their
44 on balls on the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 on the right hash. 8.5 minutes to play in the half. Smith at quarterback. Oxenrider up the middle again. He's going to be caught and brought down right about the line of scrimmage.
Bond and Bakken on that tackle. Just to recap quickly on that run by Riley Fouts, he's got 99 yards rushing the game. Aaron, that, by my calculation, puts him at 1,473 yards on the year. That breaks Andy Jennings' single-season school rushing record. And what a job it was for Riley to do that on that long touchdown run.
That was an impressive run, that's for sure. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 8. Receivers left and right. Player in motion. Hands it off. Around to the right side it goes. That's Page. Brought down. He gains about 4 or 5 on the play.
Yeah, he's a pretty impressive player. He comes on those jet sweeps and makes some good cuts. He's certainly not a big player.
5'8".
Yeah, but he's effective on those jet sweeps there. Tackled in there. I'm trying to see who that was.
Third and 3. 7:28 to play in the half. 3rd and 3. Ball's on about the 47 or 48-yard line.
Tigers going a little bit more of a 4-man front here in our defensive line, Aaron. Bringing their linebackers up. You can see everyone's crowding that line, Aaron.
Yep.
Safeties have come up.
Smith takes a snap. Oxenrider right up the middle. He's going to have enough for the first down, I believe.
I think you're right. Yeah, he's just pushed across there enough to get it. And
moving the chains, Matt. That's what they did last time.
Yeah, I just did.
Last drive, just pound it right up the middle.
Yeah. And Tigers are being handled on that offensive line by the Chargers right now.
49-yard line into Tigers territory now. 1st and 10. 6:55 to play in the half. Just pounding it here.
And that's one of the things when you keep pounding, then boom, hit that pass like they did on that touchdown. So you got to
snap. Smith, he rolls to the right. He's got a little space. He's going to gain several on the play. I don't think he made the first down, but he's just a couple yards short.
Took a little handoff, kind of looked like he was going to pass and tucked it up. And when it ended up on the short side of the field over on the Charger side, picked up good yardage.
Yeah.
Maybe 9 yards on that.
Yeah, just about a yard short.
All the way down to Tiger 40. So deja vu all over again here on this drive for the Chargers.
2nd and 1. Ball's spotted on the 40-yard line, right hash. Got receivers left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Page in motion again. Oxenrider up the middle. First down and then some.
And I'll tell you
up to the 30.
One thing I noticed, they are lightning quick with getting the snap from the center to quarterback to the running back. I mean, when he comes out of that stance, Oxenrider, he's at full run by the time he's getting the ball in his belly from the quarterback. I mean, that is one of the quickest exchanges I've seen all year, Aaron. They hit the hole quickly, doing a really good job on that run game.
5:45 to play in the half. Ball's spotted on the 30-yard line of the Tigers. Now 1st and 10, right in the middle of the field.
Watch how quickly they are on this exchange here, Aaron.
Smith takes a snap. He rolls to the right, keeps it, turns it, and he gains a couple on the play.
Bond in there on the tackle, Woods on the tackle, but still picked up positive yardage, 4 or 5 yards on that, Aaron. So maybe 3, we'll say. 2nd and 7 here.
Yep.
Everything's been going right, too, pretty much. They've been running to that right side a lot tonight, Aaron. Everything's been right or up the middle.
But they definitely run the ball first, without a doubt. Receivers left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Shotgun snap. Hands it off to Oxenrider. That is quick. Oxenrider breaks fear. He gets the first down, man.
Yeah, they're very quick at hitting a hole there. just really with exchange from the shotgun snap to the handoff, lightning quick, and they're a quick team offensively. They may not be fast, but they're quick with their movements and with their play execution, and that's a very difficult thing to defend.
4:45 to play in the half. Red Oak leads 21-12. And again, a very sustained, consistent drive here from the Chargers. Oxenrider again.
There's a stop.
Not much on that one.
Good stop in there. Let's see who's in that. Looks like that might have been Ryan Barger maybe, or Igris. Vukovic. Can't see the number. Vukovic in on that tackle for the Tigers, holding the basically no gain there, so Tigers did a good job on that. But here we are, the Chargers on another long drive with 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
2nd and 10. Receivers left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Ball spotted on about the 20-yard line. Snap to Smith. Showing pass. Smith keeps it. He's going to be caught from behind. He tries to and does get rid of it, but
and let's see if they throw a flag. They're going to say it's incomplete, but it looked like it was Woody and Thornton.
Woods. I'm telling you, Woods.
With the meeting at the quarterback. I'm not so sure that shouldn't have been ineligible. No player, no receivers around in the area on that one. They didn't throw a flag on that, but maybe they're discussing it. Tigers are asking questions. Where was the receiver on that? They did not throw a flag.
Oh,
There's some sort of flag, but it's not for – it's an illegal procedure on the Chargers. So he was not sacked. They're going to say he got rid of the ball, Aaron.
So it's going to be 2nd and 15.
So that penalty actually, not getting a sack there hurt the Tigers. That penalty, moves them back 5, but the Tigers much rather would have had a sack there, and that's questionable whether he was down or not.
18-0 Clarinda over Roland Story in a second.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me the way the Cardinals have been finishing out the season strong. They're taking that right in an open round playoff game tonight.
Receivers left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Snap to Smith. He rolls back, looks over the middle, going deep here, Matt. Got the receiver into the end zone through his hands.
Incomplete. Boy, it was right there.
Intricate again, so he's targeting there.
Good job there by Smith to lead his receiver, but just couldn't hold on to it. Incomplete.
Or was that chip?
Be 3rd down and 15 at the Tiger 25-yard line, but he had a step on the Tigers secondary there, but couldn't hold on to it as the pass fell incomplete in end zone. So big 3rd down and 15 here for the Tigers.
Ball's on the 25-yard line. Receivers left and right. Shotgun snap again to Smith. Showing pass. Got the receiver there to Oxenrider. He turns up knocked out of play.
Good job there by Smith to get the pressure of Woods to dump it off to Oxenrider, who picked up positive yardage, gets it down close to about within 5, maybe 6 yards of the first down. So they picked up some positive yardage there. So should be 4th down now and 6. The ball is at the Aaron? Tiger 15-yard line.
Yep.
So they've got to go about inside the 9 here to get a first down.
3:21 to play in the half. It's 4th and 5.
I think the Chargers are going to call timeout here. They've got their quarterback. They're letting the play clock run down, and they're going to call timeout here, Aaron. And they're going to talk this over here on
certainly
this key
what it looks
play.
like. Yep, we're going to take it with them. 3 minutes to play in the half.
Hey, Sunshine Country, it's Cheryl Porter. Do you like your job? How would you like to love your job? Fresco System USA is looking for several highly motivated workers to join our team. Come see me at 2026 Fernwood Avenue in Red Oak or call 712-623-8100, extension 6659, and we can talk about everything we offer, like sign-on bonuses of up to $3,500, benefits starting day 1, and so much more. So if you're ready to love your job, come see me today at Fresco System USA. Love is in the air.
Thanks, Greg. And thanks to all of our sponsors that make it possible for us to be here. Everyone watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. And while you're watching, hit the subscribe button on there, too. We'd appreciate that as well.
So here we go. Big fourth down play here, Aaron.
Oxenrider in the backfield. Receivers left and right. Smith takes a snap. Looks to pass. Over the middle. And
incomplete.
It's incomplete.
Ooh,
close.
Right there. He's had Case and Page. Good throw. Page couldn't bring it in. Fourth down. Ball turns over on downs. Tigers will take over. Big stop there. I guess you can call that stop, or we'll call that a stop, but Tigers are fortunate there that he dropped that ball. 1st and 10 for the Tigers now at their 14, and Tigers have a little time left here in the clock to see if they can get something before halftime here.
Well, it hasn't taken them much time to get something done so far tonight.
You're right. The Tigers' offense is the absolute opposite of the Chargers, the lightning quick scores. But the key here is to take care of the ball.
Yes.
And get the offense going here.
Getting close to halftime and end of the game has been a problem for the Tigers.
Yes.
They've had some turnovers this year.
Going deep here.
Going deep right away.
Nothing there.
No. Woods going down the field there.
You know, Braden Woods looks like a tight end that played for Sheridan. It was All-State. Played for the Iowa Hawkeyes and now plays in NFL. You know who that is?
No.
T.J. Hawkinson was a Sheraton Charger. Was All-State. And, of course, went on to all Big Ten career Hawkeyes, and now starting tight end for Detroit Lions, and he was a Sheraton Charger. There's your little
bit
Sheraton,
of history. Boy, wow.
Sheraton trivia for you.
Roeder takes a snap.
He's got room.
Keeps it. Roeder turns it up the field.
There you
up
go.
to the 20. Stiff arm, and he's brought down.
I think that'll get the first down. He should be close to a first down, I think. Good job there by doing. Say he's just short.
Just inches.
And this is a big convert here for the Tigers. This will keep the clock running before half. 3rd and inches here. Tigers need to get a convert here on 3rd down.
2.5 minutes to go before half. Up the middle to Fouts. He bounces out to the left. Fouts on his feet. Cuts back to the right. Drives forward. He's going to have the first down. And
he's got the first down. Still didn't get him on his feet, but he got a first down. And they are going to throw a flag.
They got a flag.
And you just cannot retell. They're going to see who they're going to get here. Some pushing and shoving afterwards. And sometimes it's words are said. They'll see who they're going to get. It's either going to be Riley the Tigers or maybe a Charger. It could go either way with this call. It's going to be on the Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times you just don't see, the referees aren't there to hear what's being said between players. Sometimes they can just see the actions from a distance there. But you got to maintain that composure. So the first down will count, but that will move the ball back. That was an after the play penalty. So it should be first down for the Tigers at their 22.
And it is. Here we go, receivers. Nope. Going to have a discussion here, Matt.
Well, I think they're making sure that the penalty was after the play. I'm not sure what they could be discussing here.
There is some discussion going on there, obviously, right in the
or where the ball is being spotted. I don't know. They're having a discussion with. I don't know.
Now we're going and talk about it.
It's got to be where the position of the ball is, I would think.
No. They're trying to figure out who's driving home.
Well, we've had very few penalties in this game. And
2:21 to play in the half, 21-12. Where are some of those farmer jokes you have, Matt?
Well, I ran out of farmer jokes.
Oh, shoot.
All I know is this is a long conversation they're having with a Sheridan coach.
It's a long this whole thing's taking a while.
Let's play the game here.
Yeah.
Let's go, fellas. Play the game. Blow the whistle. There you go. Hustle up, guys.
What do we got going here now?
I'm not sure what this is, but the Sheridan coach isn't happy about something.
Coach Nordine's getting antsy over here, too.
The other coach is on the sideline. Maybe he wants a disqualification. I don't know. Maybe he thought it was a punch from Riley and wants a disqualification.
Because they need to set the chains.
I don't know what it is.
They moved the chains.
So the penalty is after from the marking of where the ball was,
so
I guess.
It's first and about 25.
Yeah.
Is what we have going on. Okay, here we go. All set. Receivers left and right. Shotgun snap to Roeder. Roeder looks to pass and just he takes a hit and
nothing
just
there.
kind of dribbles to the ground.
Yeah, he was trying to find Bond over here, but nothing there, incomplete. So Tigers going to have 2nd and 25 here. Let's see if Coach Nordine tries to run some time here on this clock. I think Sheridan only has 2 timeouts left.
Yep.
I think they're showing 3 on the board, but I think they've only got 2.
2:17 to play in the half. 21-12 is our score.
No. Because that could be a factor here.
Okay. Trips out to the right. Single receiver to the left. Fouts in the backfield.
Tigers need to hustle, get this play off. 2-1.
Snap. Fouts.
Nothing there.
Riley Fouts. Yeah, no real significant gain on the play. Tigers need a bunch of yards.
Yeah, I think just want to run the clock here. And let's see Sheridan Burns one time. Again, I think Sheridan has 2 timeouts left. Does Sheridan have 2 timeouts or 3?
And minute 59 to go in the half. 21-12 is our score.
So Tigers are letting that clock run here.
Minute 45 and counting. Tigers, like you say, just taking all the time they can off the clock here. Going to call a timeout, Matt?
The Tigers will take it down here and call a timeout. Yeah, absolutely.
And there we go. Timeout on the field. Minute 32 to play in the half. 21-12. Timeout on the field.
Farming isn't just your livelihood. It's your life. No one understands that better than Farm Bureau Financial Services. We offer comprehensive coverage that protects your farm, machinery, livestock, and so much more. You'll get customized coverage on one policy with one premium and one deductible when you need it the most. Contact Farm Bureau agents Bruce Bryant or Jamie Sifford in Red Oak and learn more about smarter insurance for agriculture.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Minute and a half to play in the first half. 21-12 is our score. Red Oak with the lead. Snap to Fouts again. He hands it off to Bond. Bond around to the left. Dawson Bond turns it up the field.
Cuts it back
and stumbles and falls at right about 10 yards short of the first down.
Big yardage there. Again, I think Dawson's out there running on a bad wheel tonight because he just couldn't get that cutback, but a good run there. Picked up some yardage for the Tigers there. They'll be able to punt the ball here with a little bit more room. Would you go back and punt here, be 4th and 11.
Third ball spotted on the 35-yard line.
And Sheridan burns another timeout, so they have 1 left.
And a minute 22 to play. Another timeout on the field. Minute 22 to play in the half. 21-12. We're going to take a quick break and be back after this.
Empire Construction and Trenching has served southwest Iowa, northwest Missouri, and southeast Nebraska for over 10 years. If your project requires precise ground site work and preparation, you can trust Empire Construction to do your work accurately. They are a regional leader for groundwork, commercial site work, and precision job site preparation work. They hold a reputation for delivering quality service that is on time and on budget. Call Empire Construction today at 712-623-9435 for all your agricultural and commercial needs.
Back to punt it away.
High snap.
Woods.
He's going to kick it away.
Kicks it away. It's going to bounce out of play.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to take off with a run, pulled up, and then punted. Didn't punt effectively, but it did advance the ball over the 50-yard line into Charger territory. They're going to mark it at
the 44.
He doesn't know where to mark. He's doing a dance on the sideline there. It's a 43-yard line of the Chargers. So minute 14
42.
to go.
It's the 42-yard line. Come on, man.
42-yard line. You know, I never understood this issue with these, how the officials call this. They have one referee walk up the sideline with his arm up in the air, and he's told to be stopped by another official 30 yards away on how to mark these punts. But nonetheless, that's how everyone does it. But anyway, 1st and 10 here for the Chargers, 1:14 to go. At the
Oxenrider in the backfield. You got receivers out to the right. Page in motion. Snap. Looking to pass. Smith.
Steps
Pressure. Up. Smith to the 40, looking down the field. He goes deep. It's
Incomplete.
just way out of play. Kipley is there for the reception.
Josh Kipley out of bounds makes a play there for the Tigers. But good pressure there from Reinenbarger and Thornton there on Smith.
Minute 7 to play in the half. 21-12 is our score. Red Oak with the lead. 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 42.
Be big for the Tigers here to keep the Chargers off the scoreboard before halftime. Tigers will get the ball start the second half, if I recall. Chargers, I believe, started the game with the ball.
Mm-hmm. Receivers left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Smith at quarterback. Takes the snap. Looking to pass.
Good pressure there.
Pressure. Rolls to the right. Looking over the middle. And it falls incomplete.
Ooh, gosh, he had a good look there at his running back, Drake Smith, but threw behind him a little bit. Boy, if he'd hauled that in there, and he had a lot of open green grass in front of him.
Yeah. Kind of brown.
Kind
of brown at this time of year.
Grass with faded lines.
It's been it's at that time of year.
But, so. The field is in amazing shape.
For the time of the year and for the last game of the season, absolutely. I'm just having a little bit of fun.
Right, absolutely. It's seen a year of we need rain. And everybody needs rain around here.
A couple of freezing mornings, and, that's the way it is.
3rd and 10 here for the Chargers.
Oxenrider rolls out to the right. Smith. Some pressure. He's going to be fumble on the play.
Picked up by Bond.
And he's brought down at the 30.
You betcha. Good play there by Jack Schmicke to force that fumble. Dawson Bond scooped it up. Thought he could take it back, but
he got tripped up by a shoestring.
But nonetheless, he recovered, and Tigers will be set up 1st and 10. Aaron at the Chargers 31-yard line with a chance to get some points here right before half. That's a huge defensive play. This is a team that does not turn the ball over much. And they did it right there, Aaron.
55 seconds remaining in the half. Ball's on about the 31-yard line where it's spotted.
Dare I say that quarterback got Schmetkied? No? Bad one?
You can say it.
Doc Schmetke. Jack Schmetke.
Everyone's shaking their head, Matt.
Okay.
Even here in the press box.
Okay.
Receivers left and right. Fouts in the backfield. Shotgun snap to Rotor. Looking to pass.
Incomplete.
Yep.
Someone got a hand on that one, Aaron. And there was some pressure, and Chase is kind of shaking that arm a little bit there, but he was in wind-up mode and letting it go, but someone got an arm in there from the Chargers, deflected that, so it'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Tigers.
Yep.
Tigers do have, 2 timeouts, Aaron? Is that
I think 2.
Okay. So they can stop the clock here if they need to.
50 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Receivers left and right again. Fouts in the backfield. Shotgun snap the Rotor. Hands it off to Fouts. He rolls left. Fouts. And he's brought down. He gains a couple.
Good pursuit there by the Chargers. Chased him out of bounds, but they're going to have to call timeout. Maybe it's tackle inbound, but timeout Tigers, Aaron. That'll be their 2nd timeout. The Tigers going to be.
Allensworth Heating and Cooling is here to help you. We offer a variety of services from heating to cooling, hot water heaters, indoor air quality, ductwork, remote, thermostats, attic insulation, sheet metal fabrication, and variable refrigerant flow systems. We offer rebate incentives and financing options to help you reduce the cost of your service. We are a family-owned and family-operated with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call us today at 712-623-3191.
A quiet, unassuming kid that just shows up and leads the state in tackles, and just a tremendous football player for the Tigers.
Well, here we go, Matt. So it's 3rd and 9. 42 seconds remaining in the half. Red Oak leads 21-12.
Tigers going to load up over here, Aaron. Look at this.
They are
on the side. They're going to bring in Bruce. They're going to bring him off the other side. But they got 3 to the wide here.
3 to the right. Fouts in the backfield.
Watch the Chargers. They may be coming on the blitz.
Snap the Rotor. Rotor
goes deep.
He's got Bond and just off of his fingertips.
Man, he had to make an over-the-shoulder catch. It would have been a tough, incredible catch. Good throw by Chase. Just incomplete there. So it's going to be 4th and 9. Let's see what the Tigers are going to do here. I don't know if they're going to try a kick or not. They're certainly not going to punt, I wouldn't think.
Well,
it's either going to be a field goal try or a go for it, I think.
I think they're going to go for it.
Yeah. Well, that's
No.
Bond's out there. So
They're gonna go for the.
They're gonna set this at the 36, so it'll be. They're gonna move it. They're gonna 30. Let's call it a 37. So it'll be a 47-yarder. Dodson's got the longest kick in the state, so at 48. So this is gonna be a 47-yarder right here.
Kick.
If he gets it up,
and it's partially blocked.
Yeah, just the snap was a little bit high, and that threw the timing off. So Chargers were able to get a block on that. So Chargers will take over here with
32 seconds on the clock
to go.
Yep. So here we go. 32 seconds on the clock. 21-12. Chargers take over. And we'll see what happens. Thanks to everyone for watching. Make note of our sponsors if you would. Let them know you appreciate it, making it possible for us to cover high school sports. Last game of the season, Matt.
You betcha.
And for the seniors on the field, it'll be their last time wearing Tigers uniforms for football.
Yeah, I mean, this, you can play basketball pretty competitively going on beyond high school and baseball and softball, but it's hard to find pick up tackle football.
And the thing too about football, the games are so limited.
Yes.
The number of games that you have compared to other sports, basketball, football, and
it's one game a week.
It's one, and you got a 9-game season. So
that's why we talked about pregame. When you play a game of football, no matter every game is important.
Yes.
And that's just the reality. And I know that's why Coach Nordine wanted to take on this additional game to give these players another chance to grow and develop. And
can we talk about that for a minute?
Opportunity to perform.
Questions about records. This game of the season. This is technically the 9th game of the season. It's still a sanctioned game because it's the 9th game of the season. That is made for schools of this level because they only had an 8-game season otherwise.
That is correct.
Snap to Smith. Oxenrider up the middle. Ooh. He's hit hard. He's gains the first down, but he's hit hard.
Byer there and Bond in on a tackle. The Tigers playing a little bit of a prevent defense here. Oxenrider is going to have over 100 yards for sure at half. I think we'll have Mr. Gigstead hopefully coming up with the stats. But he's had a big rush half as well, and they're going to burn a timeout. I think the Chargers are their final timeout of the half, and they're on the Tiger 24. I can't imagine they're going to get too exotic here.
I have a real problem, though, Matt.
Harlan is up on Knoxville 42-0. Mick Fisher, our field reporter, is giving me that score. Lewis Central's up 14-0 in the first quarter. That's Mick Fisher, our field reporter. From his living room couch, probably somewhere. He's got grandkids, I think, in all those towns. I'm not sure. There's Fishers everywhere.
Here we go, Matt. The officials are having a pretty significant discussion down there.
Well, they're talking about pheasant season coming up, and they're determining
bow season.
Bow season's coming up, and have to get their plans laid out for that.
Here we go. Oxenrider in the backfield, twins out to the right, snap to Smith, quick out to the right. Turns it up the field. Is that Page?
Good job by Hernandez there. Trying to go for the strip.
Not a lot of gain on the play, really.
Yeah, Tigers have team speed. They can get out there on that type of play. That's going to be it, I think, for the half, Aaron, and that'll just Charge to let that clock run down. I think we're going here at half, 21-12.
I do believe that is correct. It's 5 seconds and ticking. It's going to do it for the half. So Tigers will go into the locker room at halftime, 21-12, leading 21-12 here in Red Oak. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after this.
When it's time to shop for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, let the team at Hawkeye Ford in Red Oak help you score big. You'll walk away a winner with the great deal you'll find at Hawkeye Ford, and they make car shopping easy. Visit them just east of Red Oak on Highway 34 or shop from anywhere, anytime at HawkeyeFord.com. Hustle in today and get in the game of finding a great deal at Hawkeye Ford in Red Oak.
Red Oak, and join now Jeff Gigstad, statistician for the Red Oak Tigers. All right, Mr. Gigstad, what are you looking at here from this first half?
Pretty even game, actually. Tigers are ahead, which is great. Riley Fouts, I think he's got the single-season record. I don't know officially, but he's at 103 yards right now, 7 rushes, 3 touchdowns. So he's having a good night. Dawson Bond, 1 for 12. Chase Roeder, 1 for 9. Roeder is 2 for 6, 41 yards, completions. Landon Cowles, reception with 33. Braden Woods, 8 yards. Defensively, Adam Byers leading by a long shot tonight. He's having a great night. Dawson's right behind him. Dawson Bond, Dante Balkin's pretty solid too.
Mm-hmm.
But, we're 9 rushes, 124 yards, 2 receptions, 41. Only 2 penalties first half, so that's nice.
Yeah. Big sustained drive by the Chargers.
Yeah.
On that touchdown. I don't know how many plays they had on that drive, but a pretty sustained drive. But the Tigers have scored quickly tonight when they've scored.
Yeah, they have. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, and they're doing well, too. They're 6 for 11 on third downs and 1 for 3 on fourth, so they're having a pretty solid night, too.
Yep. All right. Very good. Any other stats jump out at you, Jeff?
Not too much. On the other side of the team, 28, Oxenrider, I got him at 24 rushes, 63 yards.
Seems like he's had more than that.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
It does feel that way.
Mason Smith, their quarterback, I got him at 8 for 37. Number 26, he's got a couple for 4, but receiving, number 80, he had that one big reception, 42 yards for the touchdown. That was a really nice pass.
Yeah, it was.
He had a big scramble on that, got free, and threw a really solid ball.
Very good. Well, thanks for the stats. And I do believe you're right that's going to put Mr. Fouts over the single-season record.
Sounds like it, yeah. So. Yeah, he was at, I think, 1374 before tonight, so pretty good year.
I do believe that is the case. Appreciate it, Jeff. You'll come up after the game?
Yep.
Very good. Jeff Gigstad with us with stats here at halftime. Our thanks to Jeff for giving us those stats. We sure appreciate it. We're going to take a break. We'll come back after this. Red Oak leads at half 21-12 here at Russ Benda Field in Red Oak. It is Madrid over Southwest Valley, 14-7. That's at halftime. Looks like the Baxter is leading Cam, 30-26 at half as well. And a couple of halftime scores. It is Trainer over ACGC, 14-13. That's a halftime score. Westwood leading HSTW, 14-13. That's half. It's tied up at half. Atlantic and Creston tied up at half, 14 apiece. And Bedford and West Harrison tied up at half, 13 apiece. So some really good football taking place across the region. At halftime, Clarinda leads Roland Story 18-7. That's at halftime. So some really good football, again, across the region. Here in Red Oak, Russ Benda Field, Red Oak leads 21-12 at half. Mostly clear skies tonight, lows in the upper 40s, southeast winds 5 to 10, gusting to 20 after midnight. Tomorrow, Saturday, sunny, highs around 80 and south winds of 15 to 20. Saturday night, breezy, mostly clear, lows in the upper 50s and a south wind 15 to 25, gusting to 35 miles per hour. Take a break and we'll be back after this.
some cheerleaders are participating in this.
I'm out of the loop on who's leading in the tally here.
Wow, there's a better throw than the Spencer Petras of the Hawkeyes can throw right there. Oh, there's a little Hawkeye jab there. Hey, some scores for you.
Give me a couple scores.
Halftime scores. Class 4A number 1. Lewis Central Titans up 35-0 on Winterset. That's the last of a regular season. That's still a regular season game, their last one of the year. And then Class 3A number 1 ranked Harlan beating Knoxville 42-0 at half. So everything's holding in line there with the number 1 seeds. And it'll be very interesting to see in this playoff season, Aaron. Last year was a remarkable year for Southwest Iowa with Lewis Central winning 4A, Harlan winning 3A, Cam winning 8-player, 3 teams out of Southwest Iowa win state championships. You got to think Harlan and Lewis Central are right there again with a good possibility of that. And that 8-man player football, those always could be a surprise. You've got Lennox and Fremont Mills are tough teams, and a lot of those teams are really tough teams. So we'll see what happens with the playoffs. But we'll have scores later on, and we'll have scores over weekends. KCSI will have scores on this weekend up scoreboard. So big night of high school football. And then, of course, right next week, volleyball, second round, third round matches going. Stanton's got a big match against Riverside, right?
Yeah, Riverside. They play Riverside at Stanton, 7 o'clock Monday night in Stanton. East Mills, Sydney.
East Mills, Sydney. You bet 2 conference rivals, 2 teams have been ranked.
Well, the corner conference is tough this year.
They have a chance to get 2 teams to stay because Stanton's not in the same region, I believe, as East Mills and Sydney. So, I mean, conceivably 2 teams out of corner can make the state tournament this year. We'll see if that happens.
Yep. I don't know if you heard this morning, I had the opportunity to visit with a couple of volleyball players this morning. Yeah, Jenna Stevens and Abby Burke.
They had the early morning duty, huh?
They had the early morning shift this morning. Real pleasure to get to visit. They're always a lot of fun.
They are.
To visit with.
They are. Those are good kids, and they do done good things in Stanton. But right here in Red Oak, we've got some football players doing some good things in the first half for the Tigers, Aaron. And, we talked some of the keys of the game, putting some points on the board. Tigers have done that. Their offense has done their share tonight of getting them what they need. Defensively, of course, we've seen at times where Sheridan has controlled the game just by virtue of their rush attack. And is that Nate Perrin?
That's Mr. Perrin.
Nate Perrin.
Mr. Perrin.
Looking like Torrey Taylor of the Hawkeyes.
Now he's going to – no, here goes his pass.
He's dropping
Here goes the pass.
Here's the pass.
Here we go. Oh.
He lets it fly.
35-yard line.
35-yard line there.
Okay.
Now he's going to need to – sorry, we're being disrupted. Probably Nate Perrin
the high school principal.
Performing in the punt-pass-kick competition here.
I think it's on YouTube if you go
now
watch.
He's doing for the kick. The kick –
oh, no.
Not good there.
There you go.
Yeah, getting booed off the field on that one. Yeah, that was not good on that one.
All right.
So back to where we were talking about. But as far as the game tonight, taking away some of that Chargers run game, haven't been effectively doing that. But the Tigers have been scoring offensively, and they're going to come out here with a chance with getting the ball start the second half. Aaron. They are technically up 2 scores now, but you don't really feel like any teams really control that game right now. But if the Tigers can get another touchdown on the board here and get up, you got to think they've got a pretty good chance here heading down the stretch in this ball game. But, a couple things here, just looking back on the season, Aaron, remember we played West Central Valley early in the year, and they were 0-3. That team wound up making the playoffs, 5-3 on the year. So, Red Oak beat that team. And then, looking at the teams Red Oak lost to, all were state qualifiers. Every team Red Oak lost to was a state qualifying team. So, I mean, if you keep this season in perspective with where Red Oak football has been and where it wants to go under Coach Nordine, this has been another step forward with this program this year. It may not seem that way because you start out 4-0, you wind up 4-4. That's why this game is huge. Get a win on the board, get 5-4 in a year, go into the offseason with some good feelings, send the senior class off on a good note. that would be huge for this program here to really cement this as taking a step forward this year and building this program. They've got some good players coming back next year. They're going to have a lot of players they got to replace, but they've got a good foundation, got a good, strong freshman class. I think they had 13, 14 freshmen out, and they stayed out through the entire year. So
which is important, yep.
Yeah, that'll pay dividends next year. You get in another 10, 12, 13 kids from that freshman class coming up this year, and that's how you build roots in a program. So big game, big second half here for the Tigers. You've got to like what Coach Nordine and his assistants have done here, and we'll see if they can finish this season off here with a W against a really solid Sheridan Charger. You know, we talk about the Chargers don't turn the ball over yet. The Tigers were able to get a good turnover, and that was a forced turnover. And Schmetke came in there and really kind of had a rip on that tackle and jarred the ball loose. So it wasn't like they just put it on the ground there. So the Tigers earned that fumble recovery they got. But nonetheless, the Tigers have made some stops when they needed to. They made a good fourth down stop down here. A couple penalties kind of hindered the Sheridan Chargers there, but nonetheless the Tigers made the stop. So all in all, the defense has been that bend don't break so far, but we'll see if they can kind of make some adjustments here and maybe limit that run game from the Chargers a little bit more in the second half.
A couple of minutes away from resuming play here in the second half. We're going to take one last quick break here, and we'll be right back after this.
The Red Oak Greenhouse has an immediate opening for a full-time production greenhouse grower. Responsibilities include strong problem-solving skills, required to obtain an Iowa pesticide applicator's license within 90 days, an understanding of plant requirements, self-motivated in learning growing techniques, strong communication skills, respond to and resolve alarms, willing to work weekends, holidays, on a rotation. If interested in this position, contact the Red Oak Greenhouse at 801 North Broadway in Red Oak. The Red Oak Greenhouse is an equal opportunity employer.
Benda Field in Red Oak at half, actually getting set for the third quarter, and 21-12 is our score. Tigers have led this entire game, Matt, and
yeah, they have. They got off early in the first quarter. A bad snap on a punt by the Chargers on Tiger in the field. The Tigers were able to take that in on a short field for a touchdown. The Chargers respond. They got a long touchdown pass, 41 yards, to get back on the board and make it 7-6, and then the Tigers go up 14-6 is trying to get my notes here as Riley Fouts. Let me get my notes. 24-yard touchdown ran. That's after a 38-yard pass to Kaus. So Tigers up 14-6, and Sheridan comes back. A good long methodical drive, get a 3-yard TD run from Oxenrider, make it 14-12. The two-point conversion was no good by them. And then with about 4 minutes to go in the first half, Riley Fouts is a 65-yard TD run. Tigers get the extra point, up 21-12 on that run. Riley Fouts becomes a single-season all-time rushing leader in Tiger football history. So here we are, 21-12, and the Chargers will be kicking off to the Tigers. Start second half.
And
Kaus is back, looks like, for the Tigers.
That's number 7.
And a little pooch kick here, and it's like Tigers are going to get it.
They're going to and rumble forward a few more, Matt, down to the 38-yard line.
Just a little onside kick there, and the Chargers recovered, and just like that, the Chargers turn that momentum on the opening kickoff, and they will get the ball on the Tiger 37-yard line. So tremendous start there for the Chargers this half. Tigers will caught a little nap sleeping there on that one, and
caught me.
They're going to actually put the ball back at the 49, but nonetheless, Chargers get the ball.
11:55 to go. Here we go. Receivers left and right. Smith at quarterback. Mason Smith, a junior. Oxenrider in the backfield. Hands it off to Oxenrider.
Not much there.
Not much, maybe a yard or two.
Bachman Bayer on that tackle there. A couple yards there. We'll see the Tigers made some adjustments there at halftime to try to slow down this Oxenrider.
Ball spotted on the 46-yard line now of Red Oak.
Big play there on that onside recovery. We have seen crazy things on kickoff returns both ways the last couple of years, it seems like, in Red Oak Tiger games.
Here we go. Receivers left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Snap comes to Smith. Quick out to the right.
Page.
To Page. And
it's going to be is there a
Is
flag
there a flag?
down there?
What?
I can't tell if there's a flag there. I think
I
there
don't
was a
see
flag.
it.
Yeah, there's a flag. It might be.
There's a penalty marker down the field.
So a short gain is going to be. It's going to be 3rd and 5, depending on the penalty here.
43-yard line is where
holding
they're
on the Chargers. So that will
back it back.
That'll be from the spot. So that'll push the ball back across the 50, back to Charger territory on the Charger 47, Aaron.
So kind of negated that gain there.
Be a 2nd and
16.
2nd and 16. Chargers have to get to the Tiger 38 for a first down here. So Tigers have a chance here to hold on that beginning onside recovery here if they can get a couple stops here, Aaron.
So here we go. You got twins out to the left, single receiver to the right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Smith at quarterback. Smith takes a low snap, bounces on the ground. Smith picks it up in stride, looking over the middle, goes deep.
Incomplete.
Just bounces out on the track.
He was running for his life there. Bockham and Thornton were trying to track him down. And he just heaved it over in the track there. So a bad snap there. It'll be 3rd and long. The Tigers have had problems on 3rd and long this year, Aaron. So, you can't relax. You think you can play a little loose on this 3rd and long, but Tigers have got to make a stop here on this 3rd and long and get this ball back.
And here we go. Twins out to the right. Smith at quarterback. Shotgun snap to Smith. Smith keeps it. Now he's going over.
He's got a man deep.
Intricate, and boy, Roeder got a hand on that one. That was Intricate to see who he was going for there.
Yeah, the ball was underthrown, and Chase was trailing on a play, made a turn, just couldn't get the ball. He
had his hand on it.
Yeah, he leaped for it, just couldn't get it. But nonetheless, 4th down, Chargers will likely be punting this ball here.
Yep.
Good job by Tiger defense there.
It's still 4th and 16. And
Chargers have had problems with snapping here. Keep an eye on this punt snap, Aaron. They've had problems on quarterback snaps and punt snaps, so let's see what happens here.
Yep. Snap.
Good snap there. Oh, I think that might have been partially blocked.
Yeah, it's going to bounce on the track.
I think that was partially blocked there. That was by Braden Woods, shot through there.
Matt, I'm telling you, Braden Woods he's just there.
I think Woody got a hand on that. I'm going to give him credit there for a partial block on that punt. It certainly didn't go anywhere. It went about maybe 4 or 5 yards. The Tigers are going to take over right at their 49-yard line. So good pressure there from Woody. I think he got a hand on that.
10:59 to play in the 3rd. 21-12 is our score. Tigers in their own territory, 49-yard line, their own 49-yard line. Trips out to the right, Matt. Roeder at quarterback. Fouts in the backfield. Shotgun snap to Roeder. Looking over the middle.
Looking for Woods.
Going to Woods, and it's a bit high.
Woody came back on the route. Looks like Chase was looking for him to go a little deeper there. I don't know if there's just a little miscommunication there, but it's incomplete. But Woody kind of turned up on the route, and maybe Chase was thinking he was going to do a little bit more of a post route.
2nd and 10, ball still on the 49. Here we go. 10:54 to play in the 3rd.
See the Tigers come back with might be set up for a little Kaus jet sweep here, something to the wide side. Let's see what Tigers put in play here. Bond in motion.
Yeah, Bond in motion. And Roeder keeps it. Boy, there's going to be loss on the play on that one.
Nothing there. Good job there by Kyler McGee, Ryder McGee, their defensive lineman putting the stop there and dropping Roeder for a loss. So Tigers going backwards here on this drive. You hate to see this. They had good field position here, so it's going to be 3rd and 14. Tigers maybe getting a little fancy here on their opening series, the long pass, a little razzle-dazzle here. Let's see if they come back to bread and butter here on 3rd and 14. Of course, it's a passing down, but the way Fouts has been running, you never know. It might give him a chance here.
Ball's on the 45-yard line. Receivers left and right. Fouts in the backfield. Snap to Roeder.
Good
Roeder,
pressure.
a lot of pressure on Roeder. He steps through it. We have a
flag
now, and
this play is going to be, but it's picked off.
Nope.
Incomplete. But I think it wouldn't matter. It would be a flag on the Tigers, I'm pretty sure, Aaron. And Chariton should decline that because that'll set up a 4th down.
Yep, decline, yep.
But, that display didn't look good from the beginning. The Chargers had good pressure, and Chase was kind of scrambling around there and let it go, and they're lucky it wasn't picked off. It was the Charger player dropped it, so Tigers will be punting here. 9:59 to go in the third quarter.
Woods back to punt it for the Tigers.
Not a good series there by the Tigers.
9:59 to play in the third. Punt.
There's a
good kick by Woods. Going to be fielded. Here we go. Turns it up the field.
Page.
Up to the 35.
Looks like
it's going to be held up right about the 35-yard line.
Bergeron in on the tackle. Thornton in on the tackle. And I believe
Page.
Tyler Myers in on that tackle as well. They're special teams for the Tigers. So Chargers will take over 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line here. Just, you know, you get that good field position, you want to take advantage of it.
Yep.
Tigers set up there on that first series. Couldn't get anything done, so the Chargers held, and now they have a chance here.
Alinko in the backfield. Page in motion. Snap. Hands it off to Oxenrider.
There's a good tackle.
Not a lot of gain on that. He gains a couple.
Byer really crashing down from the outside linebacker position there.
9.5 minutes to play in the third.
So far, Dawson Baum with 6.5 tackles on the game. My understanding he needed 13, I think, to get the school record over Justin McCunn, who has 115. But it seems like Mr. Byer might be going for the – he's got a lot of tackles tonight. We'll try and get a tackle update from –
2nd and 8, balls on the – about the 38-yard line. Okay, here we go. Twins out to the right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Page in motion. Oxenrider.
No,
Smith keeps it.
Whew.
And
Trace Roeder.
He's not,
that's our quarterback in there.
Not going. Yeah.
Trace Roeder picking him up by like a calf out in the range and trying to rope him down there.
Gonna tie him. He should get up and.
Yep, there's your cowboy rodeo over there, rodeo band.
Yeah, a half-inch and a hooey, and there you go.
What was that?
Look at that. So.
Throwing out those rodeo. Folks, if you ever want to know anything about rodeo, Aaron West is your man. This is a cowboy next to me. He might be more of an urban cowboy, but he's a cowboy.
I enjoy the rodeo. There's no doubt about it.
He's a cowboy.
Here you go. Receivers left and right. Hands it off to Oxenrider.
There's a good job by Tigers.
Oxenrider, no, maybe a yard.
Again, Adam Byer with good penetration there and slowed him up, and Schmidtke and Egris came in there to clean up, and that's going to be a big third down hold, and Chargers will be punting again here. 4th and 4. Tigers don't want to jump off sides here. Don't do anything crazy. Look for fakes. Bond's dropping back here.
Yep, Bond's going back. Okay.
Tigers got a block on this last time, but I think you want to play this pretty straight up and don't jump here and don't give them an offsides to give up a first down or anything crazy. Just play a good solid punt return here.
It's
blocked.
Blocked Byer. And the Tigers pick it up. Byer with the
ball.
Byer
with the ball. He's going to go
to the touchdown. Byer.
Adam Byer with the block and the scoop and the touchdown. Great play there, man. He is having himself a game, Aaron. Wow, that's a second block punt for the Tigers. The Chargers really struggling in their punting game tonight, Aaron.
And the Tigers have just created chaos with that punting game.
Punt and a TD return. We'll credit him with about a 38-yard run on that. Scoop and score for Adam Byer with a touchdown. Putting the Tigers up 27-12. Yeah, it has been a disaster for the Chargers on their punts tonight, Aaron. They struggle with getting the snap back out there. The Tigers are going to have to hustle here to get this ball on the ground. They thought they were going for 2, but it looks like they're going for the extra point here.
I think they're going for the extra point. Yeah, they're going to have to hustle here, Matt.
13 seconds on the
Red
clock.
Oak leads 27-12, 9 seconds, 7.5 minutes to play in the third. 5 seconds, snaps away, kicks up, and it is good. Extra point is good. Red Oak with the lead, 28-12, 7.5 minutes to play.
Look, I'm not the kind of person that needs a trophy every time I do a good deed, but I like rewards as much as the next guy. That's why I got a sensible checking account at Bank Iowa. I can earn 10 cents cash back on purchases made with my debit card monthly with no limits on the amount I earn back. Plus, I get free online banking and identity theft protection. All I have to do is keep $100 in the account and receive e-statements. Basically, I'm getting rewarded by Bank Iowa for saving trees and buying stuff. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn about our sensible checking account option or read more online at bankiowa.bank, member FDIC.
You heard from Dave down in Coburg?
Dave, I have not heard from West Coburg.
Yeah,
I've not heard from West Coburg.
West Coburg hasn't checked in this evening.
Well, you know, I mean, maybe they're hanging out in downtown Coburg for evening. I don't know.
It could be.
Is there a place to hang out in downtown Coburg? Do they have a nightlight district down there? Or?
Well, it's in South. I think actually South Coburg is where the district is at.
Well, yeah, you get out those suburbs. It's hard to commute into downtown.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But here we are, 28-12, Tigers, 7:29 to go. Third quarter, Dawson Bond will be kicking off, and I would say that the kickoffs have been adventurous for both teams tonight. So let's see what happens here.
Adventurous.
Is that a word? There's a little squib kick, and I think the Tigers. There's gonna be a flag now. Oop! No, he doesn't know if to flow or not. The referee's got in his hand. He doesn't know if he should drop it. He's looking at the referee.
He's in his hand.
It's in his hands. And
no.
By his face. And there it is. He throws the flag. So I don't know. My guess is it's going to be something on maybe illegal contact by the Tigers against the Chargers for the ball crossed the necessary 10 yards. The Tigers advanced on that return onside kick and hit the Charger player possibly before the ball got to the necessary 10-yard distance. If that's the case, it would be the Chargers' ball here, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. Push in the back on Red Oak. Push in the back on Red Oak, which I would think would be tough to do on a kickoff, but nonetheless it is. So it's going to be Charger football, and that will advance it to the 38. Now I will say up 2012, onside kick, had a good chance there, but this sets the Chargers right back here with this good field position.
Yeah. At halftime, it's Griswold 22, Siouxland Christian 12 at half. 1st and 10, Twins out to the left, Oxenrider in the backfield. Snap to Smith, hands it off to Oxenrider, just kind of bulls forward for about 4. Oxenrider up to about the 34-yard line. 7:14 to play in the third. Ball's on the right hash at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6.
So Chargers are presented with a good opportunity here, Aaron, to get right back in this game.
Trips out to the right. And Page in motion. Hands it off to Oxenrider. Moves forward. He's going to gain the first down, I believe.
Yeah, just more of what we saw. The Chargers going back to that just power run game with Oxenrider. He's he's not a shifty runner. He's just
straight ahead.
Straight ahead. There's not a lot of movement there or wiggle in his run. It's just pretty much a straight ahead hard run, and he's been very successful with that tonight.
Trips out to the left. Single receiver to the right. Smith at quarterback takes a snap. Quick out to the left. It bounces.
Incomplete, I think.
Yep.
Incomplete. A Charger player wanted it to be incomplete because he was going to be nailed for about a 7-yard loss.
That was Page.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 here at the Tiger 27-yard line. Tigers rolling the dice up 28-12 going with an onside kick. And we'll see if their defense can make a stop here.
All right, here we go. Ball's on the 28-yard line. Trips out to the left. Oxenrider in the backfield. Page in motion. Snap. Quick to Oxenrider up the middle. Just keeps driving forward. He gains a 3 on the play.
Yeah, good job there by the Tigers defense there. Number 55 in there. Baz clear with a good tackle there for the Tigers.
So 3rd and 7, 6:09 to play in the third. Red Oak leads 28-12. Ball spotted right on the 25-yard line on the right hash.
Baz Clear is one of those guys you look for next year, taking up a big role in that linebacker slot. He'll be coming back next year, so him and Adam Byer will be filling out that linebacking unit next year for the Tigers.
You got receivers left and right.
Winston back there now, fullback.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Throwing me off. Page in motion. Oxenrider. Nope. Smith keeps it, but boy, no real gain there either. Tigers were all over that.
Bond and Woods in on that tackle. So 4th down here. I think the Chargers will be going for this, Aaron. Makes no sense to punt here, and they probably don't have a field goal kicker to make it from there, so they'll be going for a 4th down here, Aaron.
Yeah, ball's on the 25-yard line again over on the right hash.
What you think coming from Chariton here? Probably be a rollout or something with Oxenrider up the middle, or a rollout with Smith, one of those things you think would be dialed up here in their play call.
Twins out left and right, Oxenrider in the backfield. 4th and 6 or 7. Low snap, picked up.
Got plenty of time.
Going to the end zone, and
incomplete.
It's incomplete.
Pass was high and over the top. Kling had good coverage there, but incomplete. Tigers will take over on downs at the 25-yard line. Good job there by the Rogue defense. They take back that onside kick. And that's the 2nd time the Tigers, maybe 3rd time actually, the Tigers have got a turnover on downs in this game, Aaron.
28-12 is our score. Red Oak with the lead, 4:54 to play in the 3rd. Tigers are going to take over.
And I think what you want to see here, just run. If you can get that run game going, get something running, nothing fancy here. Just run that run game, run that clock, and try to move that ball.
Yeah, receivers right and left.
Bockham
rumbles forward.
Big guy.
Yeah, he picks up about 8.
Good job there, little fullback. Dante Bockham picking up positive yardage there. He picks up about what? Give him 7, maybe 8 yards on that carry.
I'm going with 8.
Okay.
Let's say 8.
Out to the almost 34-yard line of Red Oak here. Bockham, Bond, and Fouts.
2nd and 2.
In a power formation with Roeder.
Receivers left and right. Woods and Kling hands it off to Fouts up the middle. Riley Fouts. And
I think he's got that 1st down, Aaron.
Yeah, I do believe he has the 1st down. They'll move the chains here.
Good blocking in there by Fields and Kahn and Perrin. We haven't mentioned those guys a lot tonight. They've been playing a pretty good, clean game, Aaron. I haven't seen too many. Of course, I better knock on wood saying that. They're going to hold it. But that offensive line has done a good job. They've given Chase a lot of time to pass, and they've created some holes tonight. So Westover, Echternock, Kahn, Fields, Perrin getting the job done up front.
Receivers left and right. That same formation now, kind of a power formation. Roeder's looking at the
plenty
pass.
Plenty of time. Doesn't have there it is, Aaron.
Got Bond, and
I should just kept my mouth shut.
Bond tripped up on that play there and kind of limping a little now.
Did I say that? Did I just put the announcer hex on them?
You did. That's exactly what you did.
That's exactly what I did. I was just commending them on not having holding call, and there it was.
Penalty.
And there it was.
Okay. We're going to back it up here. Ball's going to be spotted on
the only saving grace is a 1st down hold call. It gives you a little bit of a chance, but nonetheless, it's a long – that's almost
about 20, 25 yards. About 25.
That's a 1st and – it's a 1st and about 22, 3 yards here for the Tigers.
Trips out to the right. Fouts in the backfield. Snap comes to Roeder. Hands it off to Fouts. Riley comes out to the left. Got some space to the 30, to the 35, 40. And Riley cuts it back into the field and brought down at about the 50-yard line.
1st down there by the Tigers, and that's what you do when you need a lot of yards there. And give it to Riley Fouts. 27-yard run for Riley. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 50.
3:47 to play in the 3rd. 28-12 is our score. That moves the chains. Ball spotted on the 50-yard line here. Over on the left side. Receivers left and right. Kaus in motion. There's Kaus around the end on the right side. Turns up the field. And
picks up 2 or 3 yards on that. Landon, of course, a senior as well, and tremendous athlete person, and has enjoyed his football career, and he's looking forward to that baseball this summer, Aaron. He's quite the baseball player.
He is a baseball player for sure.
All-conference, all-district baseball player, a left-handed bat, and he would like to play collegiate baseball going forward once he graduates, and he probably will be doing that.
2nd and 8. Bond in motion, comes around the left. Bond turns it up the field, now to the 45-40. Bond's got some space to the 30, back into the field. Dawson Bond on his feet, still around the right side.
He's headed
to the end zone, to the 10. Dawson Bond in for the touchdown.
What a run
Dawson Bond covers sideline to sideline and scores the touchdown.
49-yard touchdown run, and if that's how you end your senior football career, that's the way to do it, Aaron. That was pure Dawson Bond. And, boy, if he's got a bad wheel, and he does, I can see him limping right now, he made a heck of a football play there, Aaron. Came back to run. He got a big block from Aiden Bruce down the field that sprung him into that last 20 yards in the end zone. Now he's got to kick the point after here.
And 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Point after kick
is good.
Looks good from here. It is good. Red Oak leads now. 2.5 minutes to play. 35-20.
Subscribe to the KCSI Radio YouTube channel today. Interviews, parades, events, contests, and more. Subscribe to KCSI Radio on YouTube and get notified every time something fun happens.
Field, Dawson Bond back to kick it away. What a run by Bond on that last play there.
Yeah, absolutely. Dawson Bond just is showing all kinds of football skill on that particular play, breaking tackles, cutting it back.
There's a good kick from Bond all the way back.
His leg must be feeling better because he decided to kick that out.
That one bounced off the fire station down there, man.
I think that's in Coburg. We need to have a look at down in Coburg down there.
Wow.
But just a tremendous play there by Dawson Bond as he gets his 49-yard touchdown run to put his Tigers up 35-12 here, 2:36 to go. Tigers looking good tonight, Aaron.
Looking like they want to finish the season on a high note, Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Receivers out left and right. Oxenrider, Page in motion, hands it off to Oxenrider up the middle.
Byer. Adam Byer. Boy, Adams had that block and a touchdown. I know he's going to have a tough choice on player of the game here tonight. Riley Phelps has had a heck of a game. He's got, 3 touchdowns, I think. And then you got Byer doing what he does defensive. For me, I think right now I'm going to look at Mr. Byer with what he's been doing on the field. And, of course, you got Braden Woods doing what Braden did. So, tremendous plays all over the field tonight by Tigers.
2nd and about 2. Smith, the quarterback, shotgun snap to Smith. Oxenrider in the backfield, hands it off to Oxenrider up the field. I think he's going to be pretty close to the first down.
Tackled in by Schmidtke. Yep. Jack Schmidtke making a good tackle there.
First down for Oxenrider.
You look at the Tigers next year, you'll have Schmidtke back. Bass Clear will be back in that linebacking spot for them. Aaron, and they got some good guys come up. Andrew Johnson will be coming up. He'll be a sophomore next year. I think there's another Fouts lurking somewhere in the program. So things look bright. Gigsted's going to be playing a lot next year. So a lot of good young Tiger talent going to be on this field next year.
Here we go. Snap to Smith. He's looking to pass. Right over, dumps it right away and almost intercepted there.
Looking for the slant pattern there. Missed him.
Intrican.
Yeah. Very good on the pronunciation there.
Intrican. I have Intrican relatives.
You do?
Yeah, not here. Down south. But
down south. Okay. But yeah, the Tigers have got some talent. Brandon Hernandez will be back, and so the cupboard is not bare. The Tigers have some some good talent coming back.
2nd and 10, ball spotted on the 30-yard line here. Receivers left and right. Oxenrider, page in motion, hands it off to Oxenrider, and boy, he's met
Thornton
right away.
Mr. Cole Thornton.
Tigers were there.
There's a young man that's having a heck of a senior year as well. Of course, he was honorable mention all-district last year. We'll see what kind of honors he gets this year. But Thornton and Woods have just been disruptive off that defensive end all season long, Aaron, and they just bring that pressure on the quarterbacks and on the run game too. They're effective both in the rush pass and the rush and pass from their defensive end positions.
Receivers out left and right. Oxenrider and the backfield. Twins left and right. Smith, a quarterback. Shotgun snap. Looking to pass. Rolls left. Looking down the field. I think he's just going to throw that away.
Yeah, complete there.
Into the stands.
Good pressure there from Baz Clear there again. Baz Clear getting pressure on Smith, and that'll set up a 4th down here. I don't know if the Chargers will go for this or punt with 36 seconds to go.
Yeah, 36 seconds remaining in the third. 35-12 is our score. Red Oak with the lead. 36 seconds remaining in the third. And Bond back for the Tigers. Here we go, Matt.
So let's see an adventure here on the punt. They're going to call timeout, Aaron.
Yep.
They're going to talk over this punt here.
This been a challenge.
It's been a challenge for Chariton on their punts to get the ball back effectively and get the ball off. They're not doing a good job blocking at all on their punt returns. So
Winston will be the punt guy here. So got some scores here, Mel. Looks like we have Bedford, West Harrison, Bedford, and in the fourth quarter, it's West Harrison 29, Bedford 19, Glenwood and Dallas Center 44-14 in that game. Glenwood with the lead. HSTW over Westwood Rebels 26-21. Creston over Atlantic 21-20. These are fourth quarter scores. Southwest Valley leads Madrid 21-14 in the fourth. And
that would be a big one. Of course, Southwest Valley had to travel to Madrid. I'm not sure where Madrid's at. Where's Madrid at?
East Mills.
In Spain. It's in Spain, isn't it?
It's the new Madrid fault. It's a fault line in the Boot Hill of Missouri.
Oh.
Here
North
we
of
go.
Perry. Where's Perry? I have no idea where Perry is.
Oh, close to Des Moines.
Close to Des Moines. Okay. There you go.
Kick away. It's going to bounce.
Good roll there for the Chargers. They did get that kickoff. It'll go down to 34-yard
line
of Red Oak, so Tigers will start over there.
27 seconds remaining in the third. 35-12 is our score.
Coach Donahue has done a remarkable job over there.
He has.
Those guys play rugged defense every year, Aaron.
Coach Donahue has done a phenomenal job since he has taken over.
Evan Timmerman, the quarterback, has been just sensational this year. And, of course, their defense where they hang their hat, Colin Jacobs. He's an all-state player at that Class A level in my book, and I'm sure he's having a big game tonight for T-Wolves. Hope they can hold on and get that win tonight.
Coach Donahue, too, he's every time I have the opportunity to visit with him, just a class act over there. Ball's on the 34-yard line. Tigers take over. Here we go. Bond at quarterback. Snap to Bond. Rolls to the right. Dawson Bond keeps it.
Room.
Got some room. Gets the first down. Dawson Bond down the sideline. He's going to be brought down at about the 35-yard line.
Wow, big pickup there of about 15. We'll give him about 30 yards to run on that one, Aaron, all the way down to 35 of the Chargers. Dawson just took a kind of wildcat snap and followed his blockers on the right side and opened up, and he took off. Dawson really looking good here tonight. Seems like whatever, he's limping on that. Maybe he's giving him kind of the fake leg with the limp.
You think it's a diversion? It's a diversion tactic?
Yeah.
Vaughn at quarterback again here.
6 seconds to go in a quarter here. Get the playoff.
Vaughn. There's Byer. Adam Byer turns it up the field. Takes a couple of hits. Still driving forward. And big gain on the play, Matt.
Yeah, Bonds at quarterback and just a little inside handoff to Byer. Ran it up in there tough. First down, but that'll be in the quarter.
Yep, that's it for the third. Red Oak leads 35-12 at the end of the third. We'll take a break and be back for the fourth right after this. Coming at you, Logan Kahn, 1st and goal. Logan Kahn takes a snap. This time he's going to be met. Shucks a couple.
No, he keeps going
forward inside the 5.
Down the 4, he was stopped, but they've tried to tackle him high. You cannot tackle Mr. Kahn high. I'm not sure you could tackle him low either, Aaron. I think he just runs out of steam eventually. But he's down to the 5 here. This is all Kahn.
Logan Kahn.
They're going to move it back. It's a penalty on Red Oaks. It's going to be – I've lost track of everything. It's 1st and goal, I believe, for the Tigers.
There you go. It was on the defense.
So the ball is on the 3.
Yeah, spotted on the 3-yard line.
1st and goal.
Kahn in there. Logan Kahn. Quarterback.
Never thought I'd say that.
Logan Kahn, he's going to be brought down.
Good tackle there by Winston.
Yeah,
he's a kid that's got the size to get Kahn down, but he had a chance there. He had a little open area there, but Winston made a good tackle. He's 2nd down here. Let's see if they put Kahn out wide here, wide receiver.
You think
so?
I
mean, he's multi-dimensional offensive player, and he could go outside wide receiver.
He's at quarterback.
They're going to
stand
keep
at
quarterback.
Right Logan Kahn at quarterback. I'd like to see a touchdown pass. Here you go.
And there's a pass.
There it is.
Intercepted. Oh, it was there.
Page.
I think what happened is Woody was trying to get the pass, but he slipped and fell to the ground incomplete. I don't know if he's hurt now. It looks like he might be hurt.
Yeah, he's
and it was intercepted, but hopefully he's all right here. But the pass was there, but I think that's Woody, and he's getting up now, kind of walking off.
Under his own power. He's up.
Doc Schmeck, but you're right. He was looking for that pass, that little jump pass.
You don't get the touchdown. You get the touchdown pass.
And Logan Kahn doing it all, passing, running, fleet of foot. Just couldn't get that pass. Good job there by the Chargers. They kind of saw that coming too, and I think it was Page that made the interception there, but Chargers will take over at their 20 now with that interception on Logan Kahn.
And here we go.
Nothing there. Good job there by Tigers defensively. It's Westover, I think it was Westover maybe in there, getting some playing time on the defensive side of the ball there. So Coach Nordine here kind of mixing up a little bit here in the 4th quarter. But, yeah, that's Kyle Westover in there on that tackle, I believe.
Here we go. Smith, the quarterback, Oxenrider in the backfield, receivers left and right. Out left, out right. Low snap. Smith looking to pass. Pressure. Smith, he's just going to throw it away.
Yeah. But when he throws it away,
he's been from both both bleachers now.
That almost came in the press box up here, but yeah, he gets rid of it. So
there's no doubt.
3rd and 10 for the Chargers here. Good pressure there by the Tigers. 10:08 to go.
All right. 3rd and 10. Ball's on the 20 of the Chargers. Receivers left and right. Smith at quarterback takes the snap, flips it back to Oxenrider. Reverses it. Yeah, Page comes around left, and he's going to lose about 5 yards on the play.
Dawson Bond wasn't fooled by that. They were lucky to get the handoff there, but Dawson Bond chased him down. No yardage there. Charger will punt. Good tackle by Dawson. I noticed Logan Kahn, while he was over here, was telling his offensive line mates about his offensive exploits out there. He was showing the moves. He was showing the moves he was putting on out there from his running back position.
9.5 minutes to play in the ball game. 35-12 is our score. Red Oak with the lead. Red Oak opened up, and they have led the entire game.
Here's another punt for the Chargers. They got the last one off. A good snap there. The kick is away.
Yep. Kind of bounces out to about midfield.
And the Tigers will stop about the 48. So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the 48 here. I think we will not see the Conator
You don't think
package.
so?
The Conator package. It will be more conventional offense here as the Tigers still go with their first team offense with 9:09 to go here in the game.
Yep. Ball will be spotted on the 40-yard line of the Chargers.
Sheridan, Iowa.
47-yard line.
The corporate home headquarters of Hy-Vee at one time. Did you know that?
You know what? I did know that, as a matter of fact. Trips out to the left. Rotor at quarterback. Out quick to the left to Woods. Woods still on his feet. He's still fighting forward. He's going to gain about 5 or 6 on the play, maybe 7.
Woody just kind of sheds those tacklers and picked up some tough yards there down about the 40, so he'll be second and about 3 there.
Yep.
Rotor is close. Of course, Coach Nordine will have more stats better than I will, but Rotor's close probably to having the single-season pass record as well in the modern varsity-bound era. I think he needed 150-some-odd yards, so he's probably pretty close to that as well, as a lot of Tigers are setting varsity-bound records here tonight.
2nd and 3. Trips out to the left. Rotor dumps it to
Bruce. Nice catch.
Hey, Bruce, yeah, he kind of
passed a little bit behind him.
Took a hit and still managed to maintain control of it.
Yeah, absolutely. He was able, a little slant pattern, and able to haul that in, first down, all the way down to the 27-yard line, Sheridan. So Tigers are moving the ball well here on Sheridan here in the second half.
Yep, ball's on the 30. Nope, check that, on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Twins out left and right. Player in motion, hands it off to Kaus. He cuts it back, reverses direction back to the left sideline, turns it up the field. Kaus has the little room and right down about the 5-yard line, and maybe just inside the 5.
Yeah, good comeback, counter back on that play by Landon. He cut it back, didn't see anything, and came back and took off down the sideline with his speed and got all the way down to the 6-yard line, I believe. It's hard to tell by his markers that were up here. Press, but it would be 1st and goal for the Tigers, up 35-12.
Grizzled 22, Siouxland Christian 20. Not sure where that's at in the game. Here we go. Rotor at quarterback. Kaus in motion.
Kaus.
He turns it up and
close. Down to about the 1-yard line, maybe 2-yard line.
Yep, knocking on the door there for a touchdown.
Maybe they're trying to Coach Nordine wants to get Landon Kaus, a senior.
7.5 minutes to play in the ball game.
Brighton Bergeron coming off the field. Brighton Bergeron showed leaps and bounds this year as a football player. He'll be back next year as well. Did a great job at that safety position. Some wide receiver for the Tigers this year.
Rotor at quarterback. Receivers out left and right.
Kaus under center.
Kaus takes it. Snap under center.
And he's in.
Touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers.
Touchdown, Landon
Kaus.
He came out. He was like in motion going from his wide receiver position, stopped under center, took the snap under center, and just plugged ahead for a couple yards and gets the touchdown.
Red Oak with the lead now. 41-12 is our score. Bond back for the point after. Dawson Bond. Kaus with the touchdown.
Kick is.
Point after is good.
Looks good.
It's good from here. 42-12 is our score. 7 minutes to play in the ball game. Red Oak with the lead. Take a break and we'll be back after these messages. Pizza Ranch buffet.
Oh my!
Yeah, I like Pizza Ranch buffet.
They have
chicken.
They have stuffed crust.
Yeah.
They have thin crust. They have like a pan type crust.
They have fried chicken.
I know. I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
But they have like 4 different types of crusts that you can
They
get
have
on
fried
pizza.
chicken. Did I mention that? I love their fried chicken and mashed potatoes and put a little corn in there. Oh my good! Are you kidding me?
And dessert pizzas.
Kicked by Dawson Bond.
Kind of a pooch kick there.
That's going to be picked up by
number 11.
That's Garcia.
And the Charger will take over at their 40 there. So Dawson alternates from booming the ball to Coburg to doing squib kicks. So
versatile.
Versatile, you betcha.
Just under 7 minutes to play in the ball game.
He's made every PAT point after touchdown kick. He had one field goal kick blocked tonight. But Dawson has just been and that's such a good weapon to have, Aaron, to have a good field goal kicker.
Certainly.
In high school. And the Tigers have had that with Dawson this year. He's been a very effective kicker from kickoffs and field goals and extra points. And you kind of take that for granted, but that's a huge thing the Tigers have benefited from with having Dawson there kicking this year.
Oxenrider up the middle. He gains about 5 on the play, up to about the 45.
Baz clear in on the tackle. Baz has gotten his name in quite a few tackles here in the second half.
2nd and 5. Ball's on the 45-yard line of the Chargers, the Sheridan Chargers. Twins out left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Right in the middle of the field. Smith quick out to the right to Page. And then
Hernandez, good job there.
No, maybe even a loss of a couple on that.
Brandon had to kind of get rid of a blocker there to come up and make that tackle. And just a tremendous job there by Brandon Hernandez. He'll be back next year as well.
3rd and about 6 now. Lost a yard on that play.
You think of all these seniors leaving, but then you think of these players playing. Mm-hmm. They'll be back next year. Be back as seniors, and you think, man, the cupboard is definitely not bare for the Red Oak Tigers.
Twins out to the right. Shotgun snap to Smith. Again, showing pass. Got the receiver, Entrican. He reels it in. He's brought down. Is that Entrican?
Yeah, I believe
it is.
It was an intricate pass to Entrican, and it down to the 25-yard line.
Did you get your smart app out again over there? No, smart words.
It's late in the season. We're scrambling here, trying to bring it home across the finish line.
It's important, Matt, though, but this is an above 500 finish for the season for the Tigers.
Yeah, we talked pregame. No way to
2007.
That's huge for the Tiger to have a winning record in football. 20 years from now, these kids will say, "Hey,
Page
we had a winning record."
Page with the ball. He's going to be brought down at
Jack Kling on the tackle there. Jack's kind of been out here by himself all night long. Hasn't had much action out here at his right corner spot, but came up on that tackle and got him down. Jack is kind of, that's kind of a sign of respect when they don't throw the ball your way much out here. Jack has been doing well at that corner slot. He's a tall corner, but he's gone against a lot of tall guys. We've seen nothing but 6'6", 6'7" receivers on opposing teams this year.
2nd and 5. Up the middle.
Oxenrider.
And
Bond and Bockham and Ryan Barger in on that tackle.
So it's 3rd and 2. 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. 42-12 is our score. Red Oak with the lead.
Offensive line, the Tigers will have back Perrin and Echternock. So those are 2 good building blocks on the offensive line to have back. Of course, we'll need to replace Roeder at quarterback and find a running back.
Twins left and right. Snap to Smith. Quick. Ooh. It's going to be – I thought that was broken up to Page. He shucks a tackle there and
Bond
loses
on that tackle.
But loses a couple.
Bond comes in this game. Bond, the way he's reacting, is excited. I wonder if that is he's going for the school record in tackles. Maybe he had that with that one. I've got a final here. Southwest Valley gets the win over Madrid, 21-14. Thank you, Sean Carpenter, on that.
Congratulations to Coach Donahue. And
big win there by T-Wolves.
And the Timberwolves, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that tackle might have set a school record for Dawson Bond as he's trying to track down Justin McCunn for the single-season tackle record. Of course, here we go to play here.
Smith and looking down the field, takes a shot down the field.
Is it
jump
intercepted?
Ball, and it might be intercepted. No, incomplete.
So it's going to be that was
going for Entrican.
That was a 4th down play. So the Tigers will take over here on downs. Good job there by Hernandez. That linebacker spot is a good tradition. Started way back, probably about 7-8 years ago, with a guy named Will West. I know who he is. I heard he had a game where he had 26 tackles, and 26 6 tackles in a game. Will West, that middle linebacker. And, of course, when he was a senior when Justin McCunn was a freshman. And, of course, Justin McCunn comes along, and by the time his senior role, he rolls 115 tackles. And then he had Mr. Bond waiting in the wings as a freshman. And here's Dawson Bond as a senior now. And I will have to check our tackle charts, but I'm pretty sure Bond might have got that all-time single-season tackle record there.
Tigers with the ball, run, pick up about 3 or 4 on the play. Was that Bond carrying the ball?
But those are 3. When you look at your defense, you need that middle linebacker. That middle linebacker to kind of anchor that team. Everything revolves. I'm a big Chicago Bear fan, so when I look at that, we can't get quarterbacks, but we get middle linebackers, and that anchors that defense. And you're not going to have a good defense unless you have a good middle linebacker. And Red Oak's been blessed with just 3 tremendous linebackers. Here's
Bond around the end, turns it up the field, and
still going.
Shucks a cat, still driving forward. Dawson Bond, and doesn't really gain much on the play.
2:40 to go here, but yeah, Dawson Bond in his football career. Of course, Dawson will hit the wrestling mats. A lot of these athletes that go on to other winter sports.
I'm really looking forward to Dawson's wrestling season. I'm not going to lie to you.
Of course, Dawson is he a 2-time state medalist, or at least 1 time, I know for sure, but he's going to be right there seeking. He's seeking that state title in wrestling.
Trips out to the right. Snap the rotor, hands it off to Fouts. Riley Fouts. He's short of the first down, but close.
Riley Fouts will end his career as one of the top 5 career rushing leaders in school history. Of course, he's got the single-season rush record, and it's really good to see with this program.
1:50 to play in the ballgame.
And then there's guys like Sam Fields. Sam Fields has just played steady. He's played aggressive on that offensive line. He's not going to get the stats, but then you got a guy like Sam Fields who's has played tremendous on that offensive line all year for the Tigers. And you don't call their name as much,
right?
But nonetheless, and now we've got an injured player over here, Aaron. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we had someone jump.
There's a Tiger withering in pain over there.
We had a penalty. I think it might be a cramp. Yeah, it's a cramp. Stretching it out.
But you got Sam Fields, as a senior. Of course, we talk about Logan Kahn, another great leader on that offense. Kyle Westover, another senior on that team. Dante Backham has really come on this year as a senior, has performed well. Aiden Bruce has had that injury. He's come back and has contributed here in the last 3 games. Braden Woods, what can you say about Woody? Woody's going to be great to see him on the basketball court and in the pitcher's mound. I don't know who the Tiger is, but it looks like it's a cramp, isn't it?
It's a cramp, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Dawson Bond and Riley Fouts and Chase Roeder. We started this season saying, what's the difference between this year's team and last year's team? Quarterback play. And Chase Roeder really came in and took ownership of that quarterback position this year, Aaron, and took hold of it, and there was no doubt. And he took care of the ball for the most part, made plays, and he extended plays. And that's what you need from your quarterback, not only to take care of the ball, but every once in a while extend those plays and make those plays. And Chase did that for them this year, and that was a big difference. That opened up that running game to be able to have that passing attack. So just a tremendous job by Chase Roeder to come in and do that. And Cole Thornton is a senior. Has been phenomenal on that side. So you just go up and down this roster, you just see a lot of great things that has happened. And, it'll be another off season with Coach Nordine that's Dawson Bond. That's Landon Kaus coming off the field. But it'll have another off season here with Coach Nordine in the weight room with the music going loud and getting his kids to think football playing first. So just a really good way for the Tigers to cap the season here tonight.
1:34 to play. I think we're set and ready to go. I'm pretty sure that was just a cramp. Looked like Kaus came off the field under his own steam there pretty good. So,
and a good thing, a lot of these freshmen that we're not mentioning because they're not in them, they've stayed out this year, Aaron, and they stayed through the season, and that's going to bode well next year because they'll play significant roles next year. This group of 13, 14 freshmen the Tigers have.
Woods back to kick.
Little Australian rules rugby football
here.
He
wasted the very last minute to kick it away. And it's going to bounce to about the 39-yard line there.
Yeah, so it'll be 1:24 to go here in the season. Chargers have one last chance with the ball here, and then that'll be it for the 2022 football season. And what a great season it's been, Aaron. I mean, you start off 4-0. The shutouts, the Tigers are a top 10 ranked team. Some people will say they came back to earth a little bit. I don't know. That Des Moines Christian game, they battled hard in that cold weather night up there in Des Moines Christian.
Kind of a damp night.
Came back and played Greene County, which is a district chance, played them tough, had a lead late in the second half. Game at Clark, you probably look at it. If there's one game you think back this year that maybe you wish they could have gotten, was that Clark game. Just couldn't get it done. And then, of course, they played a red-hot Corinda team last week that's, I think, winning their game tonight as well in the playoffs.
Smith, the quarterback, goes out quick to the right to Page. Page turns the corner. He's got some room. Page up to the 35, back to the middle field. He's knocked out a play at about the 30, 25-yard line or so.
Yeah, Page, he's been a ball player tonight. Kason Page for Sheridan.
Minute 15 and counting here.
He's a junior. All these guys are, speaking of guys coming back, this Sheridan team's got everybody coming back. So they're going to be a real interesting team to watch next year. They'll have all their offensive players back, and they get that punting situation resolved. They'll be all right.
Smith, the quarterback, again will take the shotgun snap. Receivers left and right. Looking to pass.
Woods around the back.
Got some pressure. And
Braden Woods with a capper on his senior career.
Sack.
Right around the defense, a little duck move. He came underneath, dipped his pads, came around that off edge, and got from the blind side, got Smith on the ground.
It's a high V sack.
A high V
the high
sack.
V's, they're going to donate for the sacks. They're going to donate a sack of groceries to the food bank.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Hy-Vee for doing that. Have you had those tenderloins, Matt?
We
have one tonight, as a matter of fact.
Have I had one? It's like 3 meals in one.
Receivers left and right. Oxenrider in the backfield. Look at the pass. Going deep. Down the field. Jump ball.
Intercepted,
Is that intercepted?
I believe, by Mr. Byer.
Boy, Byer has had a game, hasn't he?
I tell you what, of all the players tonight, you know what, Aaron? He's had a block punt and a touchdown. He's had an interception and Lord knows how many tackles. Yeah. I think I'm going to give Adam Byer the game ball tonight.
Adam Byer has had a game.
I think he's had a ball game. That's my opinion. So there's been a lot of players to choose from tonight, but I'm going to go with Adam Byer.
27 seconds on the clock. Red Oak with the lead now. 42-12 is our score. 27 seconds remaining in the ball game. Tigers with the ball off the interception from Adam Byer.
Yeah, I got Mr. Giggs said Dawson has 14 tackles. That's what he's credited him, and that would give him the single-season tackle record, I believe, of 116 over Justin McCunn, 115, and that's the ball game.
That's going to do it, Matt. 42-12 is our final. Red Oak wins. Adam Byer had a ball game. Really a bunch of Tigers.
Riley Fouts had a ball game.
Riley Fouts. Dawson Bond.
Logan
comes in at quarterback.
The con man at quarterback.
I mean, a great performance by the Tigers. That's the way. And probably the most important thing, Matt, 5-4 on the season.
5-4. A winning record, and that may not mean a lot to other people, but in the town of Red Oak, that's big news right there. That's a great football season. You don't want to end that season on 4 losses. So Tigers get it done and get the win.
Matt, let's take a break, and we'll be back after these.